back thinking through life. Take the time to analyze. Grab the pen, start to write. Remember when overtime, golden hour.
Told myself I would never support GameStop, but I'm gonna buy Harry Potter though. That's
Bruh,
different.
First of all, GameStop's fucking stock keeps going back and forth. Them niggas playing out there in the Reddit streets. Oh, this nigga. Oh, shit. Is this nigga gone? Oh, okay, there you go.
There you go.
Nigga look mad as fuck, though. They
He
said
went from,
everybody done
he
hopped
went
on the
from-
internet at one time, bruh.
he went from Frozen with a smile to Frozen mad as fuck.
Right. The duality of nerd. This nigga can't even talk right now. He probably talking like, man, fuck you niggas. And that shit's just like, it's not even coming through. So this is the KillJoy and Sky podcast. We welcome you guys to our new podcast. We just have Nerd frozen on the screen just for continuing.
He's checking the book.
Just for continuity purposes, so you guys won't be like, wait, did they break up? We didn't, but we did. It's kind of because of the internets, but sometimes we just be like, we don't want to talk to that nigga, so.
Crazy. That's his favorite album all the time, but it's letting him down right now.
Facts. Because, this nigga left.
There you go.
He probably got to restart everything. I'm sure he'll probably tell us in somewhere real soon. But until he gets back, how you doing, brother?
I'm beautiful. Can't complain. No complaints here at all. A little stressed because we ain't got our put of the clothes yet on the house, and we're supposed to move in a week.
Ooh.
So I need Bank of America to get their shit together now.
Big fat.
Because y'all got our money. So don't play with me. Because I need my money back if that's the case.
Right. I need you to throw a little something extra on that for taking so long playing with us.
Yeah, because I done threw y'all a nice chunk of change. And I can use that right now.
But I mean, maybe they found out you were the plug and they were like, we'll wait to see how much more money he gonna have.
See, the thing is,
didn't know.
No, all my money going to my cash app card. They don't see none of that.
Tax, no taxes. Can't tax me on this one. But shout out to you with the plug though. If y'all need any AirPods, holla at that guy.
These ain't for sale because they sold already. This is my last pair, but I will be re-upping.
He got them though. They legit. Trust me, we ain't gonna go into all the details. Just know they're legit, and they would do what they supposed to.
And if you need proof, I'll give you proof.
Yep.
Just ask for it. I got you.
150, firm. Can't be budging on the price. That's still cheaper than anywhere else you gonna find them though.
Yeah.
So holla at
And
me.
I'm only charging $5 for shipping, so $155. It's a no-brainer.
Shipping alone is probably like $20 depending on where you get them from. So you already winning. I'll just off of that. So
All right, wait.
Coming back.
The return of the Mac. The return of the Mac.
Oh my god. Here I come. And then no.
Oh, you
Internet
got
was
too
not
excited.
letting me great.
But he ain't had no issues until now.
Facts. Life, this is the life, y'all. I mean, we didn't have an episode last week for you because life happens. Shout out to Nerd and the service he's providing where he's at.
Yes,
He's helping the people. Obviously, everybody knows about what's going on overseas. Just know that Nerd is part of the efforts to help the people. So, y'all send positive vibes his way to him and his people over there as they do what they got to do. For sure. And if you don't know what you're talking about, just shut the fuck up.
Please, shut the fuck up.
That's all. That's all I got about it.
And hopefully, this will be the last episode where you'll see me with this annoying shit. Because if all goes as planned, I ain't gonna be here next time.
New units.
I might be in the basement, but
Hey.
we gotta figure that out first. But I do have a pod slash streaming room coming soon. So I'm
Y'all hop on and follow the man now. KillJoy gonna about to have some stuff coming, as well as being my video editor. So y'all be prepared and look out for that.
be prepared for some Madden content.
Facts. It's coming.
I'm ready for this.
We about probably a week away. Cause we start the week of the actual season, so we can let all the roster updates come through. So
That's smart.
That way nobody's like, man, I'm supposed to have this player on my team and I don't. Cause just like Jacksonville traded a quarterback to Philly. If we would have been started, they wouldn't have had that quarterback. Not saying somebody would have used it, but you never know.
You never know.
Trade bait, want to use that quarterback, whatever the case may be. So there's that. This is the life right here. Hopefully Nerd should pop back up, man. We hoping now.
If not, just know I'm saying these first couple minutes of the pod, if y'all want to fast forward, y'all can.
Right.
Or you can just come sit and chill with us, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hopefully you watching with your snacks and you know what I'm saying? If you smoke, you got your blunt rolled.
Or you're drinking brunch. I know
or you drink
brunch attenders. Or you get your drink on whenever you're watching this. Normally this drops on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Wednesday night.
Usually Wednesday night, Thursday morning.
Thursday morning. So yeah.
We'll see how the editing goes with this one.
Oh yeah, I've been in the middle of getting stuff packed up too.
The rest of anything that way of the camera is packed up basically.
Oh, okay.
Other than like the TV, the couch.
Yeah.
We got Aiden with one section of toys. Everything goes packed up.
It's like, bro, I need you to play with these toys for the next 3 weeks. Just be happy with this. I know you got other stuff.
Like,
just play with this.
Nah, what killed me is like I left all of the toys he played with 24/7 out, and I packed up the other stuff, and now he wants that stuff. I'm like, nah, bro, you never touched this, not once.
It's one or two.
And you're not gonna touch it now.
It's either out of sight, out of mind, or out of sight and it's mine. It's like, bro, I need you to make up your mind, because as soon as you don't see it, now all of a sudden you want it. But then when you do see it, you're like, no, give me my stuff back.
Then he just rolled up earlier. I was playing Apex, and he dropped this toy on my desk, and it was in wrapper, and it was like a car you could build. And he looked at me. He's like, "Come on!" And I'm like, "Where the fuck you get this from?" Because you have enough toys. Nana just walked up with a bag full of cars, so that's more toys. In my trunk, I have a bag full of cars, and I'm like, you don't need nothing else, bro. Like, you already great. You don't need to be great no more. Let some other kids live. Let me get these to the little boy next door. He around the same age.
Facts. Nerd, if you can hear us, can you just get your audio in? Like maybe your cam's just not working right now. I don't know. Put that right there for now. Man. For those watching live, this will be in here. For those watching on the YouTube, I'm sure KillJoy will do some fancy editing work to make this.
I figure something.
Put in some elevator music.
As long as they don't try to copyright strike for fucking elevator music.
Bruh. So normally, because we do a podcast for our Madden franchise thing, and normally I turn the music off, but this time I didn't, and they copyright banned.
Like, bruh, it's
video.
just.
I'm like, but it's a game. It's literally, it's from the video game.
It's from the video. Y'all
These people licensed
the game.
They're like, yes, pay me, Madden, to use my thing, use my sound and song in your video game. But YouTube's like, can't let you can't let you do that.
What blows my mind is YouTube took down a fucking speech that I tried to put in the pod one.
Speech.
A speech.
Not a song. I ain't know speeches was copyright material.
And I'm blaming the Grammys on that one because it was y'all bitches that did it. But come on, bro, it was a speech.
I wonder if there's in that small print, when they play the end of the show, like anything from this showing can't be rebroadcast. I think that's probably how that works.
Probably.
which is still whack, but
Y'all still trash. But
because people can put Martin Luther King speech anywhere, Fortnite.
and they had nothing to do with that. They made sure they let that be known that that's not
The
us.
Institute was like, yeah,
Nah.
we didn't authorize this. This comes from a whole nother sector of this stuff. So, what did not? That's not a good look.
Down
He's
south
talking.
videos.
He's talking.
Okay, I can hear him.
Okay,
And he's gone.
I know he's getting frustrated too.
He's probably pissed off right now. I'm not gonna hold him.
Yeah. I wonder if there's an update or something. Poof! Magic. Oh, you gotta like make smoke come out of somewhere and then just have him pop up. Like that's how it's gonna have to be. When you do it. You got to be like, and then boom! Here's this nigga.
Fuck you, bro.
Bro, KillJoy got to get his editing back for this one. That'll be hilarious. Be like, I'll be right back, guys. And then he disappear, and then you come back like Batman.
Don't say that.
Bat pellet.
Don't say that. Don't say that. He gonna call me a bitch.
Or
You're not gonna come out. I was gonna say I ain't gonna do my man like Batman because he a bitch, but he not that much of a bitch.
Do him like Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man didn't know his dad either, so I guess that works.
That works. Where's got this nigga Miles? What's up, Miles? Well, no, he knew his dad, so you gotta be Peter. I'm
You gotta
sorry.
be Peter. You can't be Miles. Miles knew his father.
Nigga, I know my dad. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Is we started yet?
Nigga, we
been
been started.
started.
Nigga, we are 12 minutes in. You just we done ran through how we do it. We ran how we do it and everything like that. Oh, you done froze up again, brother.
Bruh, who I gotta
Okay,
beat
there you
up?
go.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
There you go. Woosah, because I know you was off screen. I know you was cussing the laptop out.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't nothing to do with the computer. I had went down there stairs to throw something away. What's good, y'all? How's y'all day?
Nigga, we already did all this.
Yeah, I don't care. I didn't. Did I?
Now, my day is good so far. Troy is at work, so me and Aiden chilling. But actually, it's just me chilling because he kind of doing his own things. He'll come and ask for, I got spicy nuggets from Wendy's, and he keep trying to eat them. And I'm not finna do my boy like that because that shit hot. Like, that shit spicy as fuck. They did me dirty. Nah, I'm not. Nope.
Speaking of spicy,
No.
y'all doing it today.
No,
Y'all
sir.
doing it.
No, sir.
Y'all
Nope.
say it next podcast.
I don't have
Who
the
is
proper.
y'all?
I don't have the proper.
We-
I don't have the proper things to get that off to do that.
We,
So
we can
Water.
run it back. I never said we.
I have water.
He
but
said it.
I'm not. No. Today's not a good day. It'll get done.
Yeah,
I'll do mines. I will do mines on the pod. I will
Today.
do mines on the pod. I spoke for me. I didn't never say KillJoy was gonna do it. I spoke for me. I will do mines on the pod. Just not gonna be today's pod.
Why?
Because I was not prepared. Because first of all, we didn't know we was gonna be podding till 7:57 p.m. last night, and then
So you had all night.
I had to work,
to
nigga.
go to the stove. Yeah, stop caking. Go to the stove.
Oh god.
I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna let that one go. Ain't nobody caking. I am not a cake boss
You right.
out here.
You right.
I'm just at work
All right.
doing the work that I came here to do. That's all.
Okay, I still want to see the chip. But okay.
You can see the chip. I ain't even taken
No.
out the Amazon packaging yet.
Yeah, you just knew what it was.
This is it.
I mean, I was thoroughly confused when I got that package.
My thing is, these motherfuckers are selling at Speedway right now.
The chip?
Yeah, they're selling the chip
So-
by itself and a bag.
So they probably got the chips on sale right next to the crate.
You get the bag for 75% off. This nigga, this nigga. You get the bag for 75% off, and then you get the chip. The chip is like $6.99, $7, something like that. It probably made too many. That's why they're trying to get people to buy it.
I do have a legit question. Where the fuck did this milk crate challenge shit start?
It's the white man trying to get black people
No,
to
listen,
get a
listen.
bacchiotomy.
We got COVID still running crazy. The hospitals can't fit y'all niggas for falling off a milk crate.
That's why you saw TikTok ban that shit.
Like, I need y'all to sit the fuck down.
Oh yes, let's go. Come on.
Oh,
You
no.
already opened it.
No, it didn't. It's still
keep it
this
going.
is in wrapped.
Nah,
This is
keep
still
it going.
wrapped.
It is in rap. Nah, but for real, y'all need to sit the fuck down with the milk crate challenge, please.
Why is
Hey,
there
really,
five? Why
I
does
ain't
it
gonna
go
hold
through
you.
5 rounds?
5 rounds of what?
That's what this says. It says what to expect, and they show
Oh, it's
round
like,
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, it's basically like damn, what do you call it? Like when you in stages of denial.
Oh,
So it's like at first you're like, this ain't that hot. And then like a couple seconds later, you're like, God damn,
So basically,
it start hitting you.
We gonna
And then
wrap
that
this.
shit,
We gonna wrap
that
this.
shit Mike Tyson punch you.
We gonna wrap this demon box back
in the
up.
throat.
This is a demon box. We're gonna wrap this back up. If Indiana Jones taught me anything, is that you don't open things with demons in it. So we're gonna put this right here, because that is of the devil.
Go get you some milk.
Nigga, I'm lactose intolerant.
Go get some lactose intolerance milk.
You said that like a little
Do
kid.
they make lactose intolerant milk?
What happened the last time
Get some
somebody
soy
went and got
milk.
They're
milk?
like oat milk and soy milk and shit.
What happened the last time
Almond
somebody
milk.
got milk in your life, nerd? Do you really want me to go get milk?
Yeah, yo, chill out. This nigga not your fucking. This nigga.
Okay, bitch. It's a wrap.
I ain't got nothing to do with this.
Say less.
Well, okay, let's get back. Let's
Man,
how's
let's
your
go.
week been, man? How's your week been?
Music.
Tell us how you became the
I don't want to talk to you. I'm not talking.
How you been, nerd?
I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. I don't know what else to say. I'm tired.
that says enough.
Facts.
Yeah.
We gave him the rundown. We told him that you're part of the efforts of what's going on overseas and to send you positive vibes, because we know it's a lot happening, and people need to shut the fuck up that don't know what's really happening. So we got you back on that. But you can also tell the people how you became legit the #1 industry rank. KillJoy is now #2 for sure.
Now 1A, 1B, I am 2.
1, 2, 3.
No.
Insert here, KillJoy. And nerd, you want to explain this? Go right ahead.
And he about just as tall as the nigga.
Not that tall. I'm only 5'11". Football player's not that tall.
Well, clearly he ain't. And
Well, he's at least 6 foot.
Yeah,
I think he's
6'1".
6 foot.
Like
Maybe
6'2"
6'1".
or 6'3".
Yeah. Should have told him to throw
Anyways, I was chilling. Well, I wasn't chilling. I was working my ass off, but we had took a break, and then one of the dudes was like, "Yeah, man, I just got my picture with Tim Tebow," and like I thought they was joking. Like we just
I know,
okay.
like of all people to say, I would be like, nigga, what are you talking
Like,
about?
right,
Like that nigga
I was like-
cut. That nigga got cut 2 days ago. What are you talking about, bro?
right. I was like, okay, right. So I just kept talking, and then they was like, "You gonna go get your picture?" And I was like, "With who?" And they were like, "Tim Tebow." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They were like, "He's right there," and I like looked up. I was like, "Oh shit."
He is.
He really right there. Dude, I know KillJoy gonna insert the picture, but you already know. But right here, it's pretty
still-
clear.
Still fuck him, Auburn all day.
That nigga is swole though. I will say that. That nigga.
Yeah, this nigga's like, oh,
I mean, he got. I wonder why he stopped playing baseball, because he was not bad.
Because
He wasn't terrible.
it's that thing where you got players that are in sports and then they just have a love for one more than the other. And I think he thought he had a legit chance in coming back to play tight end of all things. Like I would have rather him take a shot at playing quarterback again than trying to change
or
positions.
maybe be a halfback. I don't know.
Like I could see him having a special package at quarterback, but not to be a tight end. Pause for 14. Oh, toxic masculinity, guys. Eat it up. Eat it up.
I'm sorry.
Eat it up.
Oh, that was funny.
Really, we're just little kids on here. That's why we do it. We don't do it for toxic reasons because we got love for everybody, but we're just little kids,
Right.
so that's why we are the way we are.
Big ass kid at heart, bro.
Damn. But yeah, I guess I'll catch y'all. So basically, that's what I do every day. We on 2 days, 1 day's off. So I've been, which is a good schedule. I won't lie. It's a lot of work still, but
Yeah.
I'm not used to 12s. But 12s is not as bad when you literally 11 and a half hours out of the whole time working. Like you getting shit done, that shit flies by. Like I look at the clock and it's already 11. I look at it again, it's 3. I look at it again, it's 7. I'm like, fuck.
And
So-
then you go to sleep and you're like, time to do it all over again.
That's the part I don't like because then the days kind of go together and it's just, I don't know. I kind of want a life back, but I know it's bigger than me, you know.
For sure.
And I'm deployed too, so it's not like I'm not here just to be stationary. Like I'm here for
To
deployment
Or
So
work.
I'm here for work, so it is what it is. But yeah, other than that, we good. Just got some sushi.
Hey.
Boom. I didn't kill that after this podcast. Shout out to my homegirl. She took me. We went, talked a little bit. Other than that, I've been in here playing Tony Hawk. That game motherfucking hard, bro. Like, I'm so trash. Like, but I think it's because, like, I've been trying to do skate shit, like Skate 3.
Oh no, you can't do
Turning
that.
the buttons all over.
Yeah,
You
so
can't-
I'm
you
like,
can't do that.
I'm over there trying to flick the stick. I'm like, oh, fuck, it's different. Like, but it's a cool ass game. It's really nice looking. I also bought Doom Eternal because it was $22 for like the whole
DLC
whatever
everything,
edition.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can't beat that.
Nah.
Yeah. And I was like, well, if I'm not gonna be able to play Apex, I'm gonna start downloading some better games.
Well, you can
That
beat
was
it, but
one.
there's only one way to beat it. Xbox Game My
Hmm?
Money. And if you bought the Game Pass,
Funny thing,
this is something you could have. That's my commercial.
no, real talk. Funny thing is, I saw a series as I told Walk, I think, because I told him I was trying not to be in the wasteful money
Yeah.
that I've been. I saw a Series S at the BX, and I was like,
This close. This close.
because I do want one eventually, but I'm like, do I need it? No, it's just be something extra to have
Especially
for like
like-
an emulator.
Especially right now, because it would be like low key just sitting there.
I mean, I would play it, especially here.
But I'm just saying, with like the
Especially
schedule
here,
right now
but
and
like-
stuff, though.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's what I mean.
But
But I mean, hopefully
Mm-hmm.
it's that's not your schedule the whole rest of the time. But
Let's hope not.
right,
Good
Bruh.
God.
I would be like, send me home. Ugh.
And like, hey,
Nah.
at that point, remember, you retire in 5 years.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, King. You're right. You're right. See, I'm trying to be like KillJoy. I'm trying to buy a house and shit. Like, yeah, we gonna get there though. All right, so new music. It is August 29th. Kendrick. We're gonna talk about Kendrick first. We're gonna talk about 2Ks. We don't get 3Ks around here because we don't support them bitch ass niggas. So we talk about the 2Ks, not Kim Kardashian. We're talking about Kendrick first. All right. So what y'all think of the new Kendrick track with Baby King?
first of all, it's Baby Keem's track.
I was his Baby
Kendrick.
Keem's track.
Excuse me. First of all, I don't give a fuck. What y'all think about it?
Fire. Both parts is dope. The video is dope.
I feel bad because I feel like Baby Keem had his best verse
He
on
sang,
that track.
But
And then Kendrick came in and was like, hold the phone.
here's where I think it's okay for Baby Keem because it's literally pretty much two different tracks.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
can just literally
Essentially.
split it up. But it's called Family Ties, so obviously if y'all don't know, that's his cousin. They're related, they're family. And then what is this PF Lang thing?
I don't know, but it was heavy throughout the music video. So I
Right.
got to do some googling because,
I think
I
that's
know
something
it's-
he was working on.
Yeah,
Kendrick was
but I don't
working
know
on
what
well,
it's-
maybe
before.
that's his new label when he leaves TDE after his next album.
True.
Maybe.
Because we know that this next album is his last album because he told
With
us.
TD.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So what I didn't see about that is your boy Isaiah Rashad. So when Kendrick posted the little thingy about what he's going through and this being his last album, Isaiah Rashad tweeted out, "Bruh, shut the fuck up, you embarrassing that." But he was not talking about Kendrick. But the timing was perfect. Like Kendrick put his tweet out, then like 10 minutes later, he put the "bruh, shut the fuck up, you embarrassing us" tweet out. And then he started getting calls from the top and all of his friends, and I was like, "Yo, did you just diss Kendrick on Twitter?" He's like, "What the fuck y'all talking about?" Then he like went and looked at it. He's like, "Oh, I didn't even know he put that out." He was talking about his baby moms. They was out at their kid party, and she was embarrassing him. So then he had that whole fiasco. He like on the radio, he had to come out and was like, "Nah, that wasn't a diss at Kendrick." But they're like trying to ask him stuff
Yeah.
about how he felt, and I don't think TDE was as close as we thought they were.
I
Because
think
Isaiah
the
Rashad,
the core members are.
Yeah,
I
just
don't
before.
think-
The new guys are just they're label mates, but I don't think they've ever like they obviously they get along to an extent, but I think that core group of 4 is like that core. Like Black Hippie is Black Hippie,
like,
and then
yeah.
everybody else. And I think SZA's in with the Black Hippie side of the
Yeah.
team, but even her is she's kind of her own person too, though. to an
Because
extent.
Isaiah
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about Kendrick and what he got going on.
Probably not.
And,
Well,
I
he's,
mean,
push,
I
he's
get
pushing
it.
his stuff
I
too,
get it.
though. He's
I
got
was like, I
his-
got my own shit to push.
Yeah.
I dropped the album that was mid. I gotta push my mid album. His album was better than J. Cole's album. I will say that.
Facts. J. Cole shit was trash, bro. I don't care what no. Y'all can come on this podcast, come in the comments, and call me whatever you want. That shit was garbage. I don't.
I ain't gonna hold you. I haven't ran it back, so
There's no need to. I run it back.
It's
I
not.
I don't run it back. I listen to one track, and it's not for J. Cole. It's for Lil Baby.
I don't run anything back off of there.
Bruh, I hate that song with a passion. Not because it's like necessarily bad. I guess the first is the same as the Amine fucking track. Why would you get the same beat? Because when I first heard it, I was like, damn, this sounds familiar, but I couldn't put my finger on it. I was like, then I like went back and listened to Amine, and I was like, oh, like it's the same motherfucking beat. Like it's literally the same. Like it's probably some little differences.
Everything about this
but-
is the same.
hmm And then they even was tweeting like, yeah, his new track out, blah blah blah. Like, nah, fuck that, boy, you stole my track. Anyways, so the other part is every time I'm listening to something on Spotify, it plays the same tracks after. Like, so if I listen to an album when the album over and it start playing random, it's always the same ones, and they always play that J. Cole. I don't want to play that. I push dislike. Stop playing it. Like I don't like it. Like I don't care
You gotta
about
put it on
J.
your,
Cole.
like do not add or do not play.
Yeah, if you
part.
thumbs down it, it'll
Yeah.
stop playing.
That's what I'm saying. I did, and it just kept going. I'm like, bruh. And it also plays. What's his name? Joey Badass. Love's Only a Feeling. I think that's what it's called.
I like that
But I
song.
like that song.
Yeah,
No, I
I
do.
fucks with
Okay,
that.
yeah.
I do, but they just every time
It does
if
get
I listen
played,
to my
yeah.
R&B, yeah, they be like, "Hey, cool. You want to listen to that Joey Badass now?" And I'm like, "No, not right now."
You be like,
I'm good.
Come on, I'm gonna motivate you to listen to the rest. Come on, give it a shot. Give it a shot.
like I did. I liked it. That was enough. I don't need to hear it every single time now, though. Thanks. But nah, Kendrick
not at
snapped.
all.
I feel like Kendrick definitely snapped on his verse. Top 5.
Feel like-
smoking on top 5. Top 5.
Bro,
top
he's
5.
bro said don't address me unless you address me by 4 letters. GOAT. So
I was like, huh? Am I stupid?
Bruh, he
but here's the thing,
told him to throw
He
that hard
can't-
drive away too.
bruh. He can't drop an
Kanye.
album and it be whack.
I don't think he's going to be.
He cannot. It can't be subpar. It can't be a just okay album. This album gotta be his best album.
Yeah, low key. It's because he's already told us it's his last on the label. Not his last
You got
forever,
it.
but his last on the label. And you've given us, look, album wise. Well, I guess Section 80 is an album, but commercial success albums, you've given us 3.
Well, what?
Greatness.
Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, and Damn.
Yeah,
I didn't really like Damn like that.
I did.
That was
Not-
actually really good.
Not that I didn't like it, I just didn't like love it. Like
I got you.
I got you. That makes sense.
Mhm.
But
Well,
I mean,
that was
even
me-
still,
that was
commercial
me with-
success wise, he gave us 3 great. Like that's a great.
Oh,
You could
facts,
stack his
facts.
run up against anybody. So if
Right,
this
even
last
Untitled,
album,
Unmastered.
well,
Bruh.
yeah, true, yeah.
His
You-
run is
oh
like
my God.
his run is like early Kanye,
yeah.
except for he's rapping, and Kanye wasn't rapping. But like
And
he ain't
then
missed yet.
and then the verse he gave us wasn't like, "Hey guys, I'm back. Let me give you something." It was like, "Let me punch you in the mouth. Here's this."
I'm calling you niggas out by name.
And now you gotta wait on this last album whenever I feel like dropping it, which
Yeah,
we
I
hope
think-
is gonna be soon, sooner than later.
Yeah, because I mean we got the other K surprise today.
First, before we get there, if you haven't listened, TDE did sign a new person, Ray Vaughn. Go listen to his Leakers freestyle.
Okay, so I watched it on YouTube and I saw the TDE channel. I'm like,
Yeah.
who the fuck is this kid?
Nigga,
he nice.
He snapped. So if you
He
get a chance, go
nice.
listen to
Okay.
that. Yeah. I'll give
Okay,
he did.
okay.
He did what he was supposed to do. He did
Shout
what
out
he was
to
supposed to
YouTube
do.
for randomly throwing that at me because I definitely watched it.
Facts.
Okay, I'm gonna go listen. Before we go over, I didn't give my
Oh my
like
bad.
how
Go
I
ahead.
felt
Yeah,
about
yeah.
the song.
I think I saw
I-
a tweet about it from you. Go ahead.
I ain't really like it. I did it, but I don't know if it's because it's like I don't know what it is. His verse didn't appeal to me that much. Like amazing, brother.
But didn't
Ooh.
you? But didn't you?
You're so fucking cool, Hogan. Whoa.
You also weren't a fan of his control verse either, right?
I mean, that was just nothing special other than when he called out names.
But I'm saying,
The
like,
thing is, you know Kendrick can do better. Like I'm talking about a control verse. Like that control verse was just once it had that impact because he called out Mac Miller, J. Cole, Tyler the Creator, like all these people that was it. It wasn't better than Big Sean's, if you ask me. It wasn't.
It wasn't
I
better than
don't-
Jay Elect. No, it was not better than Jay Electronic. So I don't care what you say.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm not really caring about J. Elect at all. So I don't even. He don't come up. He don't come up. What? Say something.
Go on space.
Say it.
I value your opinions as being wrong, but I value your opinions. That's good.
You think he
So-
had the best verse on that song?
Bro, you
What?
tripping that shit,
Yes.
bro. For Kendrick, that was not that good.
Is it because
So-
he called out Big Sean on Big Sean's track?
Not just a call out. I just thought his verse was dope. I thought
I'll
he
go
had a
listen
great
back.
verse.
I'll
Jay
listen back and I'll
Electronica, I'm
report
not
back.
a huge fan of his. I know people are like, "Oh, Exhibit C and A, B, and C, they're great." And he has one song
They
that
are.
that I do like, but I don't really play it that much. And that's that. It's off his album, the one where Jay-Z's talking about the text messages, and because that hit differently at the time when that dropped. So that is part of a certain rotation I play. But that's about the only Jay Electronica song that I like enough
Okay,
to
back to
actually
Kendrick.
play. But yeah. But no, I
Fuck
like
J.
Kendrick.
Elect. Okay.
I'm not saying, and I
I-
think Big Sean snapped too, but I just think Kendrick did what he does.
I think Big Sean was out for blood. I feel like Big Sean like came prepared and
That-
succeeded.
Facts. That was one of the few times where Big Sean rapped, and I was like, okay, now this is what we want from you. This is what we want
That
you
was
to keep
Detroit
doing.
Big Sean. Cause
Yeah,
Detroit is
like,
still
but
one
he
of my
always
favorite-
goes back.
Yeah.
Like, shit, J. Cole too. J. Cole. Be Friday Night Lights, J. Cole. Like, please. That's what we want from you. And
Or,
you're not
oh,
doing it.
I have my
Give
theory
me
on that.
Beautiful Bliss. Give me Beautiful Bliss, J. Cole.
That's asking
all
for too
day.
much.
Is it?
Yes, he can't reach that no more. I'm sorry. He can't reach that no. Now that's a different type of killing. I know everybody say, "Oh, Kendrick killed him on his own track." No, J. Cole murdered him, dug the grave, got the dirt, fucking put the casket in that bitch, threw Wale on top of the casket in a trash bag, and then put the dirt on top. He didn't even put him in the casket. He just said, "You know, fuck it. You ain't even worth my time," because he killed him on that motherfucking track.
And then told him, "Good looking," Wale
Good look.
at the end. Like, mm-mm. And this is
I got-
I'm a big Wale fan. I vouch for Vine. I fucks with Wale. I like all his shit. But yeah, he not my friend no more after that. Y'all do that
No.
to me on the track. If we got a song together, Walt, and you murder me on my own shit on my album, I'm not your friend no more.
Well, maybe that's why people don't like J Rock, because he murders everybody when he guest appearances on their tracks. So there's that.
Anyways,
That in my okay, Isaiah Rashad's album on that song, who had the best verse?
I already said J Rock,
Okay,
J-Rock.
but you said everybody.
where he's a guest verse.
He
Name
did
me-
have the
name
best
me-
verse on Money Trees.
Okay. Did he have the best verse on Isaiah Rashad of the album? No.
Yes.
No.
It was good, but it wasn't the best. No, you just a J Rock fan, so I'm not even gonna do it.
Just like when
I'm not-
when we get the Rayvon, the new signee in J Rock, he'll get washed by J Rock because that's a rite of passage for everybody.
Then
get
why is
washed
J
by
Rock not the
J-Rock.
biggest artist? Why J Rock not the
That's
biggest
not
artist
my-
then?
I don't know. Because Kendrick
He was,
surpassed
though,
him
for a
when
while. Wait,
because
wait,
he got in a
no.
car, he got in a bike accident, and Kendrick
He was
surpassed
for a
him.
minute because I remember when Kendrick first started to come up. I
J-Rock
guess
was
J Rock
bigger.
held the title of LA because
Mhm.
him, the game, and somebody else were like gave Kendrick the title.
Yeah, that was
Am I-
11 years ago. So that's but
Well, J Rock
anyway,
was like 60.
But he got First of all, don't disrespect. Don't disrespect.
I like J Rock. I'll just say he not.
I do too.
I don't think he killed
But
it.
Absol the best.
And he
best
know-
person in Black History.
He know I used to hate J Rock. I used to despise. Like anytime J Rock came on, I'm like, click. I ain't got time for this shit.
I mean, he had the first big guest appearance for anybody on TV with Lil Wayne.
With Wayne, yeah.
I remember.
So,
I remember.
But again, like I said, he got in that car accident and Kendrick took off. And I don't think, obviously Top's not stupid and he signed all these guys for a reason. But for Kendrick to take off the way he took off, I doubt they saw that, especially with J Rock being the front runner of that group at the time. And then everybody just
That's just crazy because like I think Absol is exactly where he's supposed to be at, but like Schoolboy Q and Kendrick took the fuck
And
off.
Schoolboy
Like,
said I think he said his stuff was done. Or he's close to
His
being
album?
done. Yeah, he said he's either done or
I
close
could-
to being done.
Schoolboy Q is probably now that Kendrick leaving, like
Yeah.
and Isaiah Rashad. Well, that was not my favorite of Isaiah, but like Schoolboy definitely probably took that top spot for me because like he been consistent. Like I think he had maybe one like album. I was like, I can't remember what it was, but
The Crash Talk one.
was it? No, I like Crash Talk
Not the one before it.
or Blank Face.
You didn't
Blank
like
Face
Blank
is the one I Blank Face. No, that's the one I like. So maybe
Yeah,
it
Crash
is
Talk is the one.
Crash
Crash
Talk.
Talk's the one that had chopsticks on it with Travis. And that was the lead,
Chopstick.
yeah, that was the lead single. Which was it was
I
such
hated
but it
that
was
song.
it was such a random lead single. It felt so random.
Bro, it wasn't good. That was the problem.
But it was like I think they were trying to go commercial success for that album. And it was just like, just give us water. Because water was great on that song. I got that water.
But that's the thing with Schoolboy. You know what he appealing to? Like he appealed to kind of everybody, but
Yeah.
for a while he was like big in the college, like
Habits and Contradictions.
real big in colleges, bruh. Like
Such a great
give us
mixtape.
that. Anyways, back to what we was talking about. Kendrick.
Yes.
The reason I don't think I like this Kendrick song is because, or the Baby Keem song, is because I heard Vent first, and Vent
I've
is
never
so,
heard that.
bruh. Vent is hard. Like
Is that
Vent.
a Kendrick track?
It's both of them. It's, Baby
it's
Keem
Baby Keem
and Kendrick. Bruh, when I heard that, I was like, okay, like if this what we get in, this is what I'm excited for. But that one was like more like
I feel
Jokey
like
joke.
it was like, okay, I've been gone because we hadn't had anything new. I mean, he had a few guest verses here and there, but even with those, nothing really stuck where people were like, oh my God, this verse was great. And it wasn't that they were bad verses, but it didn't feel like anything stuck. This verse, people are like, yo,
I mean, everybody
Where's the
like
album at?
amazing, brother.
right. But and I
That's
think
all.
this is the first guest verse where people are like, "Where's the album?" We know, and
he
partially
speaks
because
highly of it.
we know we're getting the album, so I think that's part of it too. Because those other guest verses were like, "Oh, Kendrick's on this. Oh, okay, that was dope. Oh, okay." But this one was like, he just told us he was getting an album. Then we got told he was doing a song, Baby Keem. Oh, that's his cousin. Oh, this verse is like him just talking, being braggadocious. It was braggadocious raps, which Kendrick does pretty good. He does that fairly well. So it's like, what are we gonna get? What is he coming with by himself? What is his gonna be? Because remember when Humble dropped, everybody's like, what the fuck? I think that's what everybody's anticipating for whatever he drops next. Because not only did he drop the song, they dropped the video, and the visuals for it are dope.
I was like, it was a dope video.
Yeah,
Okay.
Still, question: was that him dancing in the video?
yeah,
I gotta
Okay,
watch it.
that makes
I
it
gotta
even
go.
more funny.
yeah. that
I love it.
And then Baby
Yeah.
Keem going between the two shots when he was like, you got to watch the video, bro. He's like literally just doing air punches between it's two different panels, and he's punching back and forth. He goes to one side and then goes back to the other side.
It's like you and your niggas got high and was like, all right, bro, we got this camera. Now shoot a video and do whatever you want.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
All right, I'm gonna check it out. My question is, I think my question definitely finna answer itself. Does what?
Do you want to go to the other K, or you want to ask your question first?
It's gonna lead into it.
Okay. My bad.
You know I'm a transition guy, but you always
did.
question me,
Yeah, I
man.
did.
Come
I
on,
did
man.
this.
See, I ain't did this in a while. It's all good. You wasn't expecting it.
Rewind it.
So,
Your question.
so, like I said, I think it's gonna answer yourself. Right now, we are seeing us waiting for 3 different artists. Are these the 3 biggest artists we have? Obviously, yes.
Yes.
Kendrick, Drake, Kanye, right? So, out of the 3, like I know I like Kendrick the most. Probably, you probably like Kanye the most.
If you're pointing
I don't
at
know.
me, yes.
Yeah, I think because you're on here, but all right, so opposite. Okay, but yeah, like I think we all do. All right, so I think Drake is going to sell the most. He's definitely going to be the most popular in my opinion.
He's gonna be the IG caption king. Whenever his album drops, it's gonna be the IG caption king, which is what he does best. It's IG rap, so that's what we'll see.
It's like it's 3 different type of artists. Cause like Kanye is in his kind of like gospel bag while rapping. So Kanye's album has a lot of like gospel feel to it. Kendrick is gonna give us rapidy raps. Drake is gonna give us that album that will last forever, and the quotes will live forever. That's the type. I mean, that's what a majority of his success go through. Like, you can quote a Drake song from 15 years ago.
True. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
you're not
you
wrong.
can do better.
Facts.
So-
All these hoes can do better. All right, so I'm looking in the chat because we were talking about it. I think KillJoy put it in here. Where the fuck is it? Anyways, when is Drake supposed to drop? September 9th or something like that?
Yeah,
Next week.
it's the 9th, I think.
So,
Oh, the 9th. Also, the week after.
and everybody was saying Kanye was waiting for that. We got it today. Like, I don't even know how to explain it because it's just like these 3 dropping at the same time. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. What do y'all think? Did you listen to the Kanye like?
No,
I'm
it is.
not-
It is this week, September 3rd.
Oh, okay. I thought so. I am like 14 or 15 tracks in on the Kanye. I like it so far. I haven't heard anything that's like, oh, this is trash. But obviously, it's a 27 track album. So he like on his Tupac shit,
Double disc.
double
yeah.
disc. because I was not expect because he was the person that said like, "Yo, make an album that's like 20 minutes."
Having
Because
tracks.
yeah, and then you drop this, but
Which
you've
I
had us wait for
wonder.
this.
I wonder if Certified Lover Boy is gonna have a lot of tracks on it too.
Wait, how many tracks did Drake's last album have? They had a lot. Scorpion.
Scorpion had 20
But
something. I
did
believe
it.
so. Yeah.
These niggas might as well suck each other's dicks and be loved.
Well, goddamn. Love who you want to love, people.
I mean,
A lot of tracks.
obviously,
They had 25.
love who you want to love, but like, why
I
I
get
don't
what
care
you're
about each
saying.
other? I feel like it was funny and fun at first. Now it's just like, okay, Kanye, you obsessed with this man.
Yeah.
He is.
You adding him
then-
to group messages
Yeah, with Pusha T. I just want to hear
with Pusha T.
I want to hear the hidden Pusha T track. Well, no, I want to hear the hidden Drake disc. The one Jay Prince stopped. Maybe he'll finally give us that. Maybe that's gonna be hidden on the album somewhere.
It would have to come from Kanye because we saw what Push did, and that was just him warming up. No,
That's why I was like, either this is a super troll or it's like everybody else is saying, it's to help push both albums.
That's
Like,
what I'm thinking. I'm
I don't
thinking it's
think-
more so they working together type thing.
That's
Because
what
we
I
seen
think,
him
'cause
do. When the last time we saw him do it, he did it with 50.
He beat the fuck out of 50.
Yeah, but
That
did-
was
but
bad.
it was. But did 50 still? But did 50 still move units?
Hell, I mean, yeah, but I think because of the Kanye thing, that album don't get spoke on a lot from 50. Like people don't look at that album like they do Get Rich or Die Trying.
Cool. That was the massacre, wasn't it?
Sorry,
Get
got
out
a
that
kid
toilet.
stealing my
Get out
snack.
that toilet.
Nah, bruh. If you want some snacks,
Get
just
out.
say so.
Get out that toilet.
First of all, you know what? I'm recording the pod. I ain't even gonna ask. My man ain't got no clothes on. Bye.
Because he was in that toilet.
Making it swift.
Oh, man.
All right, so damn, I had a question. Oh, my other question is, as far as rap used to be, it always because Kanye was never really put up there. Like Kanye was kind of like what Jay-Z is. We already know he a legend.
Yeah.
So he was almost at that legendary status where we don't even include him. But now these two motherfuckers caught up. But guess who didn't? Yes,
J. Cole.
J. Cole. J. Cole is still behind, if you ask me.
He is, but again, I'm riding with my theory. I don't know. I don't know if we talked about it on the pod, but the theory
Like I did.
that because what's his last album supposed to be called?
Fall off.
The Fall Off, which I said it's supposed to be. You have the warm up, then you have the off season, then you have the fall off, and I feel like
He's
those
taking too
three-
long.
He is,
That part.
but
Like if you would have did this and like 2 months later say, I was just joking, that was just big tape. You go there, I'd be like, shit. But no, it's 6 months later, you still got this trash ass shit on my Spotify.
yeah.
Fuck.
But
Like,
I
I'm
said,
sorry.
That's just my theory. Now, if my theory doesn't play out, then it don't play out. And yes, again, the off season just doesn't get any play. But like, I'll go back and listen to Born Sinner any day of the week before I listen to the off season again.
I think J. Cole trying to cope with the fact that he's not the best rapper on Dreamville at the moment.
First of all,
Not
there's two albums on.
JID.
There's two people's albums that are done that we need to hurry up and get. That's Ghetto Gods. Shout out to Nerds People Earth Gang. You know that's his people's. And shout out to Jid. We need his album. And they're both
Like
done.
now.
They're both done. And you know who wouldn't surprise me to have an album done? I wouldn't be surprised if Boss didn't have something done to give out.
No, he said he said he
I'm saying,
was.
Boss said he had something done.
Well,
Yeah.
They need to hurry up
My
and drop
thing-
all that.
Man, all right, this is gonna be sad. Boss and Isaiah Rashad let me down. Like I just haven't been connecting with their music as much.
Oh,
with
his
their
new
more recent
single-
stuff.
His new single. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Because I know KillJoy know. Like when I used to play Boss all the
Yeah.
time,
He the only
I used
reason
to
I knew who
play.
Boss was. Like he put me on.
Boss was my dude. Too High to Ride is still one of my favorite
Dude,
albums
last
ever.
winter for me, like I was in Guam. I like people be like, "Who the fuck is that?" I'm like, "Bro, this Boss, this Isaiah Rashad." Like I was bumping that shit hard.
Even the
Like,
Milk EP joints he put out were good. With like
mhm.
Jollof Rice and all that stuff, those were good. But that, like you said, that last single, I mean it is what it is. But it wasn't.
It
Again,
just
it's not something I'm going back to play. I'm not going back to play it. Like, oh, let me look
right.
this up. Like, there's some like Tribe will forever get played.
Tribe, Tribe is
Forever get
like,
played.
Forever.
hey,
Like I don't think I've ever
love
skipped
Like that
Tribe.
was peak. That's peak Boss for me. It was like perfectly. That was in
Yeah,
his zone. He was in like rhyme pattern, rhyme scheme. Everything he was doing was like, oh, this is your pocket. And I understand, you want to build and expand, and it's not that the what is it even called? This newest single. I can hear the
care.
fucking
When I stop caring, I know that's like
yeah.
that's
I hear the
bad for me.
chorus in my head, but it's just like, okay, you're trying to do some other stuff, but this you didn't float. Like we know you can
didn't
float.
you didn't need to do this. You could
Yeah.
have kept doing what you was doing.
Cause like Too High
It's
to
okay
Ride,
though.
but he floated through that whole album.
Yeah, that's a good ass album. But the thing is, it don't really matter, right? Because like for me, Isaiah Rashad fell off. Whoops, there's still Schoolboy Q. Like
True.
SZA's still there.
We
Like
still waiting on hers to drop too. Yeah, that's true.
right. For me in Dreamville, I'm sorry. Once I heard Mirrorland, Earth Gang jumped straight to the motherfucking top for me. Like,
Bruh, I told y'all Maryland was the
bruh,
best album that year, bro.
Mirrorland
Like,
was
What else
hard.
came out
Like,
with Maryland that year? So before I say yes, I think something
I
else
don't
came
know,
out.
but to go to my other point is J. Cole fell behind as far as in our opinion, not other people's, because I know a lot of people hold J. Cole very, very high up the list. He's brought us greatness in other ways. He brought us Earth Gang, he brought us JID, like he brought us Boss. Like we got
I think
uh
he's focused
Ari
on that.
Lennox. And that's the thing. Don't give me something. Like honestly, if he would have said, what is it, the comeback or whatever the fuck it's called?
Mhm.
The if he would have said this is a mixtape, take it as a mixtape, I would have been completely okay with it. Because when I first heard it, you know, when you hear was it 95 South and you hear Cameron, and you're like, oh, this shit hard. Like
Yeah.
it gave you that mixtape vibe where you like, okay, I listened to this for a month and never listened to it again. Like, but when I hear an album, if that shit don't play in my car after 3 months, it's not that proves to me it's not worth my time. It's usually not that great. That proves the quality of the
Also,
album
the
to me.
Cameron feature didn't age well because we saw them get murdered live on Versus. So
They still ain't
no one-
recovered. I think that's still a rotten body in New York, underneath Madison Square.
So,
Just, oh, that's a
because
stinking body.
I was hyped to have Cameron there, but after watching that Versus, it's like, ooh.
When that nigga
It seemed like he
when that
don't
nigga
care.
Jada said, I'm really in New York. This nigga Cam's in Miami. And then New York dropped. It was over from there. There was no coming back from there.
My nigga said I'm outside, but when he said outside, the voice did the crack. He's like, I'm outside. I'm like, oh, this
Bruh.
nigga, he feels it.
Bruh.
He's in his bag. It's
I'm
over.
telling you. Yeah. So yeah. Like if Cole can definitely be one of the best rappers. I don't know if he just doesn't care. Like I don't know if he just don't want to put in that effort and he's like, I just want to work on putting these people out. I get it.
'Cause
But
he is-
let
he
us
gonna-
know.
If you're gonna do that, don't give me that fire ass freestyle you did on who was he freestyling? What it
Oh,
wasn't
LA
with Sway.
Leakers. LA Leakers.
Yeah,
It was another
bruh.
LA Leakers.
Bruh, don't get on there and completely body your entire freestyle and then drop
Oh
it.
yeah. What did he say in that? Oh my god, I gotta find it because it's gonna be the title of the podcast. I really want it to be. I really wanted it to be. I'm gonna look it up.
Damn, so you saying Maryland was a
He
better
was the
album
one
than
that said
Igor now?
no Bill Cosby shit, but if niggas sleep, then I fuck them.
Yeah.
Like niggas is sleep, then fuck them.
That's not the one I was talking about, but damn.
That ain't gonna be the title, by the way. I don't want nothing to get taken. That's YouTube.
Nope.
We ain't doing that.
Nope. Fuck
Hold
that
on, let me
nigga.
see if I can find it.
That nigga needs
It
to be nominated.
was. I gotta find this shit. That shit was so good. Still tipping. Was it on the still? Damn, I forgot he was on still tipping.
Bruh.
On that
Bruh, completely bodied.
shit, and then it came off that whack ass album. Boy,
Your ass down.
I'll figure it out later because it's a lot to look through. But is that what y'all want from Cole? Like, my thing is, I just want an explanation. Or not even an explanation. Just tell us, this is what I want to do. Because if you keep doing this and you're supposed to be the highest tier of rapper,
Right.
I'm going to criticize you even more.
He got passed by a lot of people this past year.
Lil Baby.
Tyler's passed him.
Tyler.
Lil Baby's passed him. Obviously, Jid's passed him.
I feel like Earth Gang.
Yeah.
Because
That Badu joint they put out.
Bruh.
This shit's so good.
And like, this is
And
one
those
thing I
are
will say,
one-offs just because they can't put the album out yet.
I love the fact that Earth Gang gets the love in Atlanta as they should.
Yeah.
Okay, I found it. He said, my new crib got the Times Square view to it. While two bitches lay in my bed, I'm used to it. That's your best friend giving me head. Now you do it. And I was just like, oh, you doing this is like that? Man, you married, bro. You can't
Like, sir.
goddamn.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I still love Cole. I'm never like, I will never like not like Cole, but as just, I want him to be in this conversation. But I want to know if you want to be, because if you don't want to be, then dismiss
That's fine.
yourself. We good, you know, like then we can know what to expect from you.
You
Because
can have
if
a
you-
lot of classics that can live on. If you
And I
done
think-
with this,
I think that's the part though, is because you gave us the run of those guest appearances where you bodied any and everything you was on for a whole year. Then you literally gave us the album with no features, which you bodied. Then it's like you've given us what we know we can get from you, and then you give us this. And like you said, if he would have came out and been like, "Hey, this is," if he would have came out and said what I hope is what he's doing, I think people would look at it different. Like, oh, okay. This is the off season, you know, this is when you work on stuff. Then you're gonna give us the fall off because you're done, you're finishing up, you're gonna be done. This is because sometimes people think fall off and they're like, oh, you're not good anymore. It's like, no, this is just my last run. This is all I'm gonna give you, and then I'm falling off. And then he's got his label which he can push, and then that be it. But when you give us that LA Leakers freestyle, and then you give us that, which I don't see anybody running that back, other than for probably the Little Baby verse. That's it. Like, I liked the Boss song at the end when it first dropped, and I was like, oh, this is dope, but I haven't gone back to listen to it. So
I don't care for it at all.
and
Like,
in the day and age, especially when we just got new stuff from Kendrick, and we just got however you feel about him, we got the stuff from Ye, and it's like, what are you
because Ye was
doing?
doing his live streams at that point where, okay, he was still fine tuning songs, but you were
They said he
hearing the
made
new
over
Ye.
$12 million off of merchandise
Bruh.
without dropping the album.
I think the 2 days he did in Atlanta, he made like 20 million off of just ticket sales. I'm like, first of all, y'all paying to go listen to an album that's not finished.
Well, one of them was free because one of them he had the black colleges in Atlanta come to. Like, he gave them 5,000 tickets, but this nigga was selling chicken strips for $50 a pop though. I don't know if it was him or the stadium, but they were charging $50 a pop for chicken strips.
Oh no, that's definitely the stadium, because they understand the dynamic of, okay, y'all coming to see this man, y'all gonna have to pay good money, especially if we let you in for free.
Yeah.
they probably put a K in the fucking chicken, like this Kanye chicken. Fuck out of here. But I think what pissed me off about Cole, and this will be the last thing I say, is that he did a tour. Like, he's like, oh, we're going on tour for off season, and I'm just like, why? Like, for what?
No.
Like, you're not Chance. You can't do this off an album that's supposed to be a mixtape
Well,
album thingy thing. Even though we're not gonna talk about that.
I was say
We're
he
not
he
talking about
canceled
the
his
look.
he
We're not
canceled
talking
his
about the
career.
little day. We're not talking about the little day. We're not talking
I
about the little
said
day. We talking about the good shit. Okay?
I
We're
do
talking
want
about
to
the
see the
good shit.
Magnificent Coloring Book, though. I do want to see that.
I am gonna watch it.
Wherever
It's
it
out. Is
drops.
it out?
It dropped in
It did
theaters.
its theater run, but I don't know if it's not in like on digital platform yet. Like I may buy that because I have Fade to Black and I love that little music.
Fade,
documentary.
bro.
That was so
I used to
funny.
watch Fade to
All the
Black
time.
religiously.
Yep.
Religiously. That's a good ass.
Yeah.
Now I
Whatever you
feel
want to
bad
call
because
it.
I've never watched it.
It's good.
Music doc, I guess, basically.
Is
It's
that Jay
basically.
Z?
Yeah, that was Jay Z.
Mhm.
Because remember that was supposed to be his last album.
I ain't gonna talk about that man retiring 7
Yeah.
albums ago.
But he
Yeah,
did give
you're
us
right.
444. So I'm not mad at that.
Yeah,
But,
444 is good. But Black Album is probably my favorite. Like, I listen to the Black Album all the fucking
my
time.
favorite,
Like,
probably one of my favorite Hov verses is the PSA. My
oh
name is
yeah,
Hov.
allow me.
Reintroduce myself. My name is Hov. H to the OV. I used to move snow. It's about a man. Like, come on. That shit was
All right,
fire.
all right.
But yeah,
So speaking of concerts, I dropped a little bit of money.
Oh, we
Dropped a
saw.
little bit of money.
I saw.
You drop a little bit of money, you know, you throw that money out there, get them nice little tickets to the Tyler concert in Seattle. Y'all know the vibes.
right. I gotta get mine
So-
next because I'm gonna be in Seattle too. We
Yeah.
want this to be. That's when I punch Nerd in his face. So if y'all want to see that, come out to
Definitely, we're gonna get some. I'm gonna get some sock and boppers, but I'm gonna take it off right before I hit you.
Seattle.
Well,
And I'm gonna
in
just
that
shoot
case,
you in the kneecaps.
I gotta buy my ticket because I gotta be there to record.
Facts. Facts.
But yeah, definitely, I'm excited for that. I just want to put that out there. That ain't leading to nothing. So, do y'all got any questions?
So you saying Mirrorland was a better album than Igor? Because those came out the same year.
I didn't say that. He said that. He didn't like Igor.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
Okay. But you just
Igor
you did
Igor
say yes, it was
definitely
one
is
of
for
the
me.
best.
It is. It's one of them. I think it was my.
I just had to.
What else came out that year? What year was
I feel
that?
like we talked about on a
Yeah.
pod we were doing at that time, and everyone mentioned that one.
And I think Igor was one for me. And I think that probably was second unless Mac dropped.
I think Swimming dropped it.
That boy ain't got no clothes on. Oh shit, he was not lying.
Swimming.
Swimming. Okay.
He definitely had.
So then I think
one.
it was Swimming, Igor, and
I think
Mirrorland.
mine was Mirrorland, Swimming, and then I don't know who I put as a 3.
I think you had like Billie Eilish up there or something.
Probably.
What up, Beta?
Yeah, Billy did. drop that year.
Also, Billy's album, fucking amazing. Shout out to her because I can't wait for her thing to hit on Disney Plus. I will be watching.
Her concert, yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm sorry I could not get you that autographed vinyl or that CD,
That's okay.
but I tried so fucking hard.
You tried, and I appreciate that. It's okay. I got a vinyl and a cassette of that album, so I ain't in it. Aiden.
So speaking of more popular pop type music, I was in the car one day and this song came on. I forgot. Her name is Benny. It's old. It's like a year ago. But I think it's like, I know I fucked up. I'm just a loser. Something like that. And I was like, damn, this shit kind of got like, right? So, it's like, I found it, started listening to it. And then I kept looking and Doja Cat was playing a lot. She got some good music right now. I ain't even gonna lie.
Her album she put out? Yeah.
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 Yeah. Like, she went from literally, oh, this the cowgirl to one of the biggest artists in the world. Cause like now, like
I'm that bitch.
Yeah, no, real talk. Like her song with SZA is hard. Like I can't remember the names of them, but like a couple songs came on. I was like, damn, this is good. Who is this? I was like, Doja. Like Doja is up there with the Justin Biebers.
With Smino. I don't know how old it is.
That one's good too.
That joint goes. So
like, and I my thing now is like I kind of let Spotify play a little bit more because for a while I wouldn't, but like now I let it play. They introduced me to some stuff that's old, like 3 or 4 years old, and that shit hard. Like it's a track with Smino and gonna find it. Sorry. Denzel Curry, So Incredible. That shit, like Mellow My Man by the Roots. Like it just popped up, and I was like, damn, who's this? I was like, oh, the fucking Roots. Like, how the fuck did I not know it's the Roots? Gold Link, I know we hate him, but Gold Link and Flo Milli got a song that's hard.
Bro,
Like,
bro,
bro, I'm telling you, like
her on the hook. I want her to do more hooks. She bodied that shit. That shit is fire.
she is good, bro.
That shit is fire. Oh man, I'm glad you brought that one up. That is one of my favorite new songs right now.
Bro, like I'm telling you,
yeah.
I'll send you them playlists. Like at the end, it got like Duckworth on it. Like this is songs that's like 3 or 4 years old, but they all had that same vibe.
This is one of the greatest songs ever too. That's with Duckworth and Earth.
All right, Duckworth.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look it up.
On it. Bruh, snapped. Everybody snapped. I'm in my car park.
So, oh yeah. Anyway, any questions? We went over on the rant. Yeah.
That's that music, man. Music do that to you.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Also, I'm waiting for my headphones, my wireless Sonys. Bruh, I'm so excited to get them. But I still have my Boses, so I still have top quality that I can listen to my music to without irritating others. So,
okay.
Be out here.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
How much did you guys play PS2?
Oh God, I know what you're talking about. Can I just say one? Can I hint at something? Is NCAA at the top?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. I played a lot. A whole lot.
I feel like I know what this is. I'm pretty sure I got the same picture in my phone.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just didn't put it in the chat because I didn't want y'all to steal my question. So
smart.
I'll put it in the chat now. KillJoy will put it up on the thing. But it's a Build Your Dream PS2 collection. Now, I did not get a PS2 until years later, and I just was like, oh, GameStop has this for cheap with a bunch of games. I'm going to buy a PS2. Mm-hmm. And I definitely bought a lot of these games. Mm-hmm. But it's a Build Your Dream collection. You have $15. It's a $5 tier, $4 tier, $3 tier, $2 tier, $1 tier.
So we don't have to say what is on each row since it'll be on the screen. So I'm not gonna waste time with that. Yeah. My thing is, why is Grand Theft Auto not at the top? That's the one question I have. Kingdom Hearts could have dropped. Bully could have dropped.
Like, but I think because at the time, Bully was so different, and Kingdom Hearts was such an anticipated. I'm not saying Vice City didn't.
They not GTA. Facts. It could have been any GTA. Why is San Andreas not on here? Like, whoever made this list, like, just add random shit. Why is Midnight Club 3 over?
Why is NBA Live 05 at the bottom?
Bro, that's what. Anyways,
that literally gave us a 3-point shootout in the dunk contest. Damn, between the legs twice.
I'm sorry. I'm getting mad over the wrong things. So. Let me go ahead.
Yeah, $15. All right, bet.
All right, 15. Shoot, let me write this down.
And yes, we can have duplicates because you got 15. It don't matter what the fuck. You can have your reason why you picked it.
Yes, sir.
I'll go last. I'll let y'all go first.
Here you go.
Hold on, I got to run math in my head real quick. These numbers.
Right, that's the other part.
That's $5 off rip. I am not gonna not pick that game.
And this just for PS2,
Dang.
So okay.
Mine would have been $2 or $10 off top with just 2 games.
Man, I got 15 with almost one from each row, but it hurts my soul to leave stuff off. So I guess I'll go. In the $1 tier, I'm gonna get NBA Live 05. It hurts my soul not to pick The Simpsons or Street 2. Because those games were fucking amazing.
You can pick anything, though. You don't have to pick this one from this tier.
It's other games I want over them.
Oh, okay.
So,
my bad.
In my $2 tier, Dragon Ball Z Budokai was, in my opinion, the best Dragon Ball Z game they've ever made.
That was good, and I didn't even like Dragon Ball Z.
Like, that game was great. Then we got the $3 tier. I can't not pick Tekken Tag. That, like...
Right.
That changed the scene for me because Tekken was my favorite fighting game already. And now you tell me I can pick 2 people? And then we go with. I gotta go with Street Volume 2, $4. I know they
Okay.
got Grand Theft Auto there, but whatever. And then in my $5 tier, Def Jam Fight Fan,
That's
one of the best video games ever created. Def Jam, we need that game with new artists, but make it that game. Don't change nothing else. Just put the new artists in that game. And that's my fifth.
okay. I'm still adding. I think I'm at $10.
But I got honorable
Uh,
mentions for Vice City. That was the wrong SmackDown game for me.
SmackDown
That-
2 was fucking crazy.
Bruh. Still got love for the Need for Speed Underground 2. Good game. SSX Tricky, great game. It's just it's too many good items there. It's a good list. It's just some of the games should be placed differently.
They
This ain't-
it should be either it should be GTA San Andreas. Like I like GTA 3 the most, but San Andreas was the one everybody was
I
like,
think
this
San
the greatest
Andreas
game.
they turned the thing for everyone. That was the one that was like, okay, it's a good game. Then it's like San Andreas, okay, this is a great game. And now it's so great that
It made you
niggas
go
is
back
buying
and
the same-
appreciate the other ones.
Yeah. And now y'all buying the same one for
They're literally giving us 5 for the next gen. So
how many years has it been?
It's been 8, 2013.
Out of here.
Yeah, they're turning it's a Skyrim number 2. All right, so for me, my first one, off rip, NBA Street 2 is one of the best basketball games of all time. I don't give a really about this.
Mhm.
Like that was one of the greatest games. My second one was Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That game, like, I feel like was so ahead of its time. Like you could do the combos in the air, you could switch people, like bro, like that shit, seeing somebody really good play, like will blow your motherfucking mind. You'd be like, holy shit. Like, and just the art style of it was always above its time because it looked exactly like if you was watching like an X-Men cartoon.
yeah,
Right? Like it looked that crisp. Like that shit looked like HD before HD was there, if you ask me. Def Jam we can't not pick Def Jam to dinner. Come on now. Or Def Jam 5 in New York. Like, I'm picking that. Walk, nobody care what you're picking, boy. Alright, so for me, you ain't that face. Bro, I don't care. Alright, so my next one, Need for Speed Underground 2. When motherfucking Lil Jon came on, I knew it. I was skirting out that bitch. My mom be like, look at that. Mind your business, mama. I love you. Mind your business. We out here in these streets, okay? My last two, Max Payne. That game, another game ahead of his time. When you got the slow mo,
bullet time, bro.
Right. So a lot of people don't realize that's why Red Dead Redemption was so great. They borrowed bullet time, brought it over. So probably one of the best games. Max Payne 3 was one of the most pretty games I had ever seen for its time, for a long time. Then my last one, I only had $1 left. Oh shoot, wait. Damn, I have a choice. I'm gonna have to go with NBA Live 05. I was gonna pick Simpsons, but Live 05 was that game every day religiously. It was one of the Maddens. I think it was Madden 05 and Live 05. I had a GameCube, and I would come home every day, play 2 games on it of my season, and go to sleep every day. And I find like that was one of the only games like I went through a whole 82 game season and like finished the bitch, went through the playoffs, won the championship. Like I never do that, but like that game right there.
I think that game, I had a homie named Chris. He lived up the street. Every day after school, we would stop by his house and we had to run one game. Obviously, I'm a Dallas fan, so obviously I was playing with Dallas, and he was a T-Mac fan, so he was playing with Rockets. We would literally finish the game like 106 to 104, and T-Mac will have 101 points, and Dirk have like 99. It's like, bro, we're not scoring with nobody else but these. Good old days. Damn.
All right, so again, this is build your own. This is build your dream PS2 collection. These are the games I played So y'all gonna be like, well, why didn't you pick this one? Speaking of Max Payne, though, I first saw that game is when I went to college and my roommate had it on PC and he hit the bullet time and I was like, wait, what the fuck is this? I was like, hold on a minute, because the nigga was jumping forward, slowed down, panned across the room, shot 6 niggas in the head, and then rolled out of it. And I was like, how do you do? Where did this come from? So that shit, like you said, Max Payne was a game changer. That shit was fire, and I just now realized that Rockstar did it, and that's why Red Dead has that mechanic. I love it. But starting off, we're going heavy hitter, NCAA 2014. One of the greatest, most immersive, in-depth. You could literally start your career. You could start your career as a player, either go to Madden 14 and or become a coach.
Crazy.
Become a offensive or defense. I was always offensive coordinator because fuck defense. I would always go to Florida State because that's where I went to school, and then I would become the head coach. And then you get to build a legit dynasty and just recruiting. You had to get recruitment points. You had to have so many points to do stuff. You could have had players that didn't get to play because they fucked up somewhere. Like that game was so immersive. And shout out to my homie when I was at school. He had Madden and I had NCAA, and we would literally take memory cards from PS2 and go back and forth just adding our own players to it as we go through the seasons. And it was a great time. Fight night, round 3. I love boxing games. Like, I like fighters, but I love boxing games, man. It's fight night round 3, man. I loved it.
So I ain't gonna hold you, nerd. I am very shocked you didn't pick that. I just want to throw that out there.
All right. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Juan. I gotta have a moment. The reason I didn't pick it is because I had the Xbox 360 version. So I had the next gen, and that's where I was like, this is one of the greatest boxing games of all time. Now, KillJoy knows I was a fucking problem. Like, I used to play online all day, every day. Like, I'll get off work, like, all right, time to get on fight night. I'll pick Diego Corrales and beat niggas' ass on that game. Like, my record was like, I think I was like 700 and something and 15. Like, bro, like, when I tell you, it was religious. Like,
yeah.
All right, I'm sorry, I had to get that out because I missed that game, and fight night. Yeah, fight night round 4 ruined it for me. It wasn't the same. I didn't like it.
I feel you. That's a lot of people, but that's why round 3 is on there, and that was a great game. Round 3 was great.
See, you king shit. Out of here.
Then for me, obviously, football is my forte. I love the game of football. Madden 2003 with Marshall Faulk on the cover, greatest show on turf. That game was just it was a game changer, man. It was like Madden hit a stride right there, and it was like how 2K13 for me was greatness. Madden 2003 was greatness for the time when it came out, and that was one of a big reason why I did get a PS2 at the same time. Love that game. Used to play a game on 64 called 1080. 1080 didn't get to come over to the next gen of stuff, but SS Tricky gave me that snowboarding, skateboarding feel I needed. It was ridiculous. It was colorful. It popped. It was just a fun time, man. SS Tricky was great. And then NBA Live 05, like KillJoy said at the top, 3-point contest, dunk contest. I mean, I was trash at the dunk contest, but I would go up there and be trying to cartwheel, throw it off the motherfucking shot clock, or throw it off the fucking lights and shit. Because you always had that one homie that figured that shit out, and he'd win in the first round. You like, nigga, I'm just trying to, can I just get the cartwheel off? Let me get the cartwheel off. And then that's my dunk for the next 3 rounds, and your points go down each time. But at least I scored.
Bro, you best believe I remember I mastered the 720 first. I was like, all right. And then I mastered the in between the legs twice. And I was like, all right, bro, I'm never losing a dunk contest. Yeah. If you can't get this, I'm taking this title every time.
I would get the in between the legs twice, like once every 50 tries. Because you get up there and it slow down and you go boom, boom. And then but you had to time that second one just right so you could get it through the hoop. But if you didn't, you would just fall back down. And it wouldn't waste your time, but you run out of time. So then you just got to do a basic dunk. And it was like, start over. I'm starting over. But yeah, those. That's my collection, man. That's my. But shout out to all the games on there. They're all great. I was never big into Kingdom Hearts, but I know that was a great game for people. They love that one. I honestly really didn't start playing GTA big until 5, and I never even finished it. But I know the love that Vice City and all those have. Like I know the Ballad of Gay Tony is one of the biggest things to come out of the GTA scene ever. Like,
Why did you bring that up?
I'm just saying though. I mean, that's
I will say Vice City is probably the Grand Theft Auto that I put the most time in. Like,
Okay.
I think I like San Andreas more, but Vice City, literally, I could spend all day on that game.
yeah. Midnight
That's mine
Club
was
or
mine was
Underground
3.
Underground 2. I definitely played it. It was one of those things where I like car games, but I'm not very good at them. But that's one. It was just fun to just ride around and just hit donuts and all types of random shit in that game. So
Facts.
those are good.
So the only reason I didn't pick Madden is because I felt like they should have put Madden with Vic on the cover.
Oh yeah,
That game was
that was
different.
next year, 04.
That was the very next year. That game,
yeah.
game was just different.
But I'm saying, but like that 03 gave us 04.
I just thought about Alive 03. One of the greatest
Yeah.
video game soundtracks ever.
Oh, yeah.
That-
Big facts.
One of or the?
Probably.
It might be
I think it might be the.
the
greatest.
opening track. When you first turned the game on.
Oh, what's that? The
That
Fabulous?
was the one. I thought that was the one with Freeway in them.
It's a year 2003, and I came to boy, and take me back, bro. Oh, I love that. I
Bro,
love that.
I put in the Google search
Man.
live 2003, and then it says right behind it soundtrack. So you know what people are looking up when they literally looking at that. Like that's
Bro.
one of
There's
the
like
greatest
I bet it's
soundtracks.
a Spotify playlist.
No, it is. I follow it already. Yeah, like I remember because I looked back. I was like, I want to hear it.
No, that was it's in the game. That was fabulous. Get Live,
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg, Joe Budden was on there. Flip Mode Squad was on there.
Brandy.
Just Blaze or the Let's Go by Just Blaze. Yeah. Oh man, boy. Yeah. That shit was
I just
different.
remember AOSE, Bleak, and I'm in the game. Oh my god, bro! Like I used to know the word perfect. I forgot them.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Well, that could. Besides that, my question will be, what game has your favorite soundtrack? Shit, what 3 games? And now, okay, what game? Because that's a
No,
lot.
y'all can
I'm
pick 3
sorry.
games. I ain't gonna hold you. I was never one to be like, well, let me check the soundtrack on this game. It was just there's songs on
Well, me too, right? Because especially like with RPGs and they playing all this classical shit that I don't want to listen
people
to,
love
right?
that shit. And I'm just like,
I don't.
I
But
zone out
like
to it.
when a game has like Live 03, I say Live 03 is the best because not only did it have like Brandy, Full Moon, and like very notable tracks that we knew,
Mhm.
it had original music that matched that. Like it was fire. And it was from Live. Like now I'm trying to think of what.
I can't think of a specific game, but I know Need for Speed used to have dope ass soundtracks.
Obviously,
Obviously-
Def Jams.
Yeah, that's
You
people you
can't-
fighting with, you listening to. I can't think of
Remember-
a game. Go ahead.
Remember Joe Budden, like when you like do the certain things to like interact with the map and like you hit him and it would say like it like do the song like pump pump.
Facts.
I'm just thinking of Joe Budden because he's so fucking corny now.
I'm just saying, Def Jam, y'all missing a big bag there that you can be securing.
Yeah,
Bro.
I know Andrew WK.
Bro.
I think there's like super controversy on him, but Party Hard on the Madden 2003, like some of these rock songs that used to be on Madden, I'd be like, oh, this shit goes.
Mhm.
Never listen to anything else by him, but on Madden, I'm like, oh, I fucks with this.
KillJoy, you ain't say Rock Band.
Do we count that as a? I mean,
It's a game.
If that's the case, Rock
yeah, Rock Band's gonna
Rock
be up
Band
there.
2, Rock Band 2 with all DLC greatest. I love live. I'll take Rock Band 2 over it all day.
Oh no, I ain't
Bruh.
doing
I
that.
will
But
listen
I
to
feel you.
every song on that
Nappy
game.
Roots had the All Now Rock remix on Madden 03. And All Now was already a great song anyway.
I mean, it was already a great
Mhm.
song. Then I remember the Rock remix. I can hear it in my head and see myself playing.
Was Madden 03 the year they got the hit stick?
I think for me, I'm trying to think, but it is kind of hard to think of like three. Uh, GTA 3 had a really good soundtrack, and I think because it was like that first game that they did that was like that, and I got hooked to it. Like I remember so many words, like even the original songs on there. Like I remember one song was like, "We gonna give it all we got, we keep rising to the top."
Right.
Now I'm looking like, what the fuck?
What was the name of it? It was a game. It was like Grand Theft esque.
Oh,
I
the one in
remember.
Britain.
Nah, I just remember one of the songs on there. It was a Snoop Dogg song, and it was like, "I don't fuck with no bitch ass niggas," and hey, me and my sister used to blast that shit.
What?
And like, I don't, I
You
think of that
said,
again.
is it Liberty City Stories
Nah,
or Vice City Stories?
mm,
You
this is
said
about to,
S?
it wasn't Grand Theft Auto, but it was like it played like Grand Theft Auto, kind of.
Oh, you talking
They
about
they had one where it was in New York, and then I think they had
it's,
one where
it's coming out soon. Saints Row.
hold on, I got
It's not
I got a phone a friend.
it's not Saints Row?
I don't think so. Give me 1 second.
Driver? Now I'm trying to think of all the GTA like games. It wasn't Driver.
Well,
I
GTA's.
don't know.
The radio, the fact that they keep updating the radio on 5.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
you could literally put it on, because there was definitely some songs that would be like on the hip hop station that I've never heard anywhere else but there. Especially with the West Coast stuff. It was a lot. It was West Coast heavy. So, and that was definitely what San Andreas had a huge soundtrack.
yeah, I don't remember it. Like I said, I always played GTA. I played GTA 3 so much by the time Vice City and the other one came out, I was like,
GTA out.
I'm kind of worn out. Yeah, so I didn't really play them as much. But I think the reason why the newer games don't hit as much is because like I can just play Spotify and I don't have to listen to your music.
I think that because I mean, again, like for those that play, like people that play the fantasy games and RPGs, and like all these are great songs. Like I like those games, and the music obviously matches the tone of what you're doing. But I definitely put it in the back of my head. Like it's not something like, oh wow, this really goes. Now there's a dude that I found that's making a game where the soundtrack is supposed it like goes to the game where you're fighting and the soundtrack is with the game and stuff.
Is it the one he's fighting with the music?
Yeah, I think I put it in the chat before, but I found him on TikTok. I'll probably send it to KillJoy to maybe link, because dude, if the game goes how he's making it, that looks like it'll be a fun game where you're like the soundtrack makes sense, that you have to stay focused on what is going on, because I think it's kind of rhythm based too. Like he just added a part where it said it's like a rhythm based part to it, so I'm like, that's kind of dope. So it'll be interesting.
I'm interested. I haven't seen that.
I just hope it's not overly ambitious because
I think he's working by himself.
Biomutant put a bad taste in my mouth. As good as a game it is, I think it was trying to do a little too much. But yeah, I felt that.
Shout out to the homie nerd. He sent me that, and I still haven't played it. I'm sitting here looking at
Dude,
it on
hey,
top of my
bruh.
Xbox. Here, I'll show people. It's dusty.
Biomutants has so much potential.
At some point, I'm gonna actually load this up and.
Yeah. Did you figure it out?
No, I'm gonna have to put it in when I figure it out. My lifeline didn't come through and pick up the phone. I cannot think of the name of this game.
This man would have been on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. He would have lost.
Bro, right. Shout out to my sister for nothing.
Okay. We got anything else?
I have a question. Not gonna hold you.
Okay.
Well, we all got a lot going on. Well, they got a lot going on. I'm just
No, you got like going on too.
transitioning in life.
You going to work every day.
I am. With an extra day.
What
I'm
an extra
I'm
day,
giving
like
these motherfuckers 6 days.
Get that money,
So I
man.
can get the
money.
fuck up out of there.
get the money and get out,
Yes, sir.
bro.
Facts.
I can't wait to close in this house. I need to find a new job because everybody at my job quitting. Everybody. We only have like 5 people that work there.
And I know they keep giving y'all extra work too.
Bruh,
This man KillJoy was front desk secretary.
I'm still the front desk. I'm still the secretary. Like,
This nigga got
sorry.
to go to the jail and come back and answer calls too.
bruh, I literally drove 1.5 hours to a prison, drove 1.5 hours back to sit at the front desk and do my work from there and answer the calls and do the pantry. I'm like, y'all don't pay me enough for this.
Facts.
Y'all don't.
Now, if y'all want to come up off some bread and give me what I'm worth,
Hey,
then, you know,
I mean, I'll take the little pay raise.
but I'm still.
I
trying to
need
get
a
the
little
fuck
pay
up
raise.
out
I
of
need
here.
a. Yeah, no. I'll still see y'all later, but in the meantime, pay me.
Right. Know your worth, King. You know your worth, King.
Because I'm
Facts.
sorry, I just made in 3 days. I can make more doing what I just did than I do at my job.
Okay.
He's the
I just
plug.
thought of something.
That's the plug. What'd you think of?
Let's do, since we have no question from KillJoy, we can replace it with a game.
I don't like the sound of
I
this.
know, because I don't like the way he's looking. And he like, I'm gonna replace it. Would you like to play a game? Nigga, put the saw nigga right here. Jigsaw right here. Edit that in, KillJoy. Would you like to play a game?
All right. So
Man,
y'all heard of Truth or Truth, right?
Oh, move! You gonna hurt yourself. I have heard of truth or truth.
You heard of Truth or Truth?
Beat it.
No. I've heard truth or dare.
So Truth or Truth is like it's like Truth or Dare, but it's basically just the
You
truth.
have
I
to
think
tell
I
the
can't
truth
remember.
about one or the other.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Regardless, it don't matter because
No,
we're not
I
playing
don't
that.
like you, man. I don't know why you need
No,
to
we
ask
playing.
truth or truth for that.
We
I
playing
know.
Dare or Dare, nigga. We playing Dare or Dare.
I know I'm not eating this Pacal chip right now.
Yes,
so
you
don't
are.
dare-
You need to
don't
eat the
dare me.
fucking chip.
I'm
Eat
not-
the fucking chip, Eddie May. Eat the fucking chip.
First of all,
No, he did.
First of all,
No, he
you
did.
ain't gonna talk to me like your name is
Yeah.
Ike. That's not the
Eat
first thing we not
chip.
gonna do.
Eat
This is not
the
what's love got to
chip.
do with it. This
Eat
ain't.
chip.
I'm not. You're not gonna peer pressure me into anything. So if you want to play this little truth to truth, come on now.
I didn't know when I woke up this morning that all my friends was bitches. Like I just don't.
See, what he's trying to do, people, is be manipulative. And
It ain't gonna work.
But the thing he
I
doesn't
just don't.
understand,
I don't get it.
I know my worth, and just like I tell these hoes out here, I know my worth. You ain't gonna treat me just any type of way. That's right, Aiden. Let him know.
Yeah, you let him know. You Aiden, tell him no. Say no. You ain't gonna say it. Yeah, the one you looking at now.
His face said it. His facial expression said it. He
Yes,
know what
him.
it is. He
Tell
know
him
which
no.
one it is too. He pointing right
Aiden.
at him.
Aiden, stay out grown folk business, king.
Don't talk to that.
It's not about you right now.
That. Don't talk to
It's
that.
not about you right now. It's about
He
this
laughing
king
at
up
you.
here.
He laughing
It's
at
about you.
I'm not. I told you when I'll do it. I'll do it next time we pod. I will do it. I'm not doing it.
And watch next time we pod. Don't be like a month and a half. He gonna. I had to eat the chip. Oh, thank
Well,
God.
if somebody wasn't over there working hard for the people, we wouldn't have that issue, would we?
No, because it
Well,
wasn't
no,
my
we
fault
would.
last time.
We would still have that issue because I gotta pack up and move. So
Right.
it'll be my
Oh,
fault
yeah.
for at least a week. At least a week or two.
But that's glow up, come up status. We pause for those moments. Nerd just be tired. I mean, you just need to start waking up. Get the fuck up.
You need to wake up and eat that motherfucking chip. That's what you need to do.
I'm
That's
always
what you
woke.
need to do.
I stay woke.
Stop ducking. Stop ducking and
I stay
dodging.
woke.
So there was
Mm,
no real
like-
game.
No, he was trying to get me to eat the chip.
I mean, we can do the game. We can do the game.
I don't.
Uh,
That's something this dude.
Okay, let's do truth or truth. I get walked Walk get KillJoy. KillJoy. Ask me.
Okay.
I just
So
don't know.
what do I do?
Hey, none of us got
I
a
just ask
question.
you-
So we went from KillJoy going, I ain't really got no question. All right, let's play a game. Would you like to play a game? Let's play Truth to Truth. I ain't got no question to ask, but we can play this game.
You can play.
Nigga, you ain't got no question. We ain't got no truths hidden from nobody.
All right, what else y'all want to talk about? I got anything else y'all want to hit? Before we yeah.
Not in particular.
Not that I
this
can
one.
think of. No.
I'm trying to think of this anything. Cause I'm be freestyling. Like, man, fuck, shut up.
I guess I guess the only thing I didn't do was KillJoy said how many tracks were you in? You said 14?
Yeah.
I made it to, I think I'm at a solid 20 or 21 for the new, as he wants to guest call himself now because he's petitioned to change his name to just Yay. I was gonna listen. I'm not gonna hold you. I was gonna listen because I got to see it through, my boy. I've listened to everything else he's put out.
No way.
So this one, I think there's a few tracks that I may go back and listen to, but there's nothing been stellar where I'm like, oh, this album's got to get run back. But with the album I am running back is Vince Staples by Vince Staples. So go listen to that.
I actually did run that one through because of you, and I had to run that shit through like 3 or 4 times because
It's
I
dope.
always liked Vince as a rapper, but I felt like he was never rapping. He's just kind of like, it was just like, oh, I can do this, haha. But nah, this album is really, really good.
And it's short. It's literally 22 minutes. You go listen to it, and next thing you know, it's starting over, and you're like, I'll listen to it again.
Yeah. That ain't no problem.
Well, we might as well. I'm gonna listen to it. I think I listened once, but I wasn't focused on it. But I do need to at least get familiar with it for the concert because he's gonna be there.
Yep,
So,
that's the reason I'm listening to it a whole bunch. You can learn the Tyler stuff. I'll learn the Vince stuff. And then
you already know I've been
I'll
listening to that
just go up
shit
there
at
and
least
just-
twice a day.
I'm gonna just stare at Callie Uchis. I'll just be like, "How you doing? Hi."
Also,
So I do have.
Oh,
Oh.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
So I was
Go
just gonna
ahead.
bring up COD Champ. COD
Damn
Champs
it! That's
didn't
what I was gonna
happen.
say.
Good wavelength.
COD
guys.
Champs didn't happen. The Atlanta Phase did win. Yeah. And now we're in the off season, and I saw a lot of this coming with teams dropping pros retiring because they've been in the game forever. I am so happy for him retiring because he was garbage the whole tournament. Crim 6 did pretty fine. I'm kind of shocked they dropped him. Optic is making it hard for me to be an Optic fan right now because they dropped Envoy, and it makes no sense because he's a young prodigy. But Scump old ass still on the team. So we'll see what the fuck happens because there's a lot of roster changes going. We might see Clay and Crim reunite as teammates in New York. High possibility. Yeah, I'm making the same faces. I don't think they should. I think they should all retire. You left
All
your
right.
legacy.
So I have a question. So I will cover your question for this week, but it's going to be a Killjoy type question regarding COD.
I have a
So
question too about COD.
with all right, you go first.
You sure? Okay. So we know Call of Duty Vanguard is coming out. Whole nother studio's doing it. Not the one that's in a whole bunch of bullshit trouble. Do you feel like they're rushing this game out to get people back playing their game because a lot of their big streamers went over to a certain little game done by Respawn, and I feel like Vanguard kind of came out of nowhere and they were like, but wait, we have a new one and it's World War II and we're gonna give you all the theaters in here and there's a lady in it too and please come back and play our game.
Teacher
Nathaniel,
picked me.
Nathaniel, do you have an answer?
Every COD game is rushed. This is nothing new. Every year they do it. They're all rushed. They all trash. Stop it. Uh, they all trash. This has not been. This is not some surprise game. They've been working on it. Like it wasn't supposed to drop next year. They drop yearly. That's no surprise. Like what they need to do is what KillJoy and me have been saying. Now I know I'm repeating myself, but I don't give a fuck. Y'all gonna listen to it. Not y'all, but like people. Because they should have stopped. They should. Two things they should have did. They should have stopped somewhere where they had the formula correct and right. Black Ops 2, MW3, I don't care which one it was. Somewhere around there, the formula was well and it worked. Like, immaculately. I know every year they say, ooh, we sold 18 million more than we sold last year. Like, I don't necessarily believe that's always the truth. Honestly, they should have done back then what they've been doing now, how they combine Black Ops 4, is it 5, or whatever the fuck Black Ops they on, and they basically combine that with Warzone and Modern Warfare. They should have done that. It should have been one big COD game. One. Because people are going to pay for the shit regardless. There should have been one big COD game similar to fucking Counter-Strike, Apex, games that don't have a 2. There's no Apex Legends, Black Ops 7. Like, it's just Apex. Like, stop giving us new games. We don't need that. Give us new content.
You can only do so much new with a first-person shooter. You run out of ideas, and when you run out of ideas, we get bullshit like World War II, which is, in my opinion, the worst COD ever to grace the face of Earth. That game was terrible.
I know you like Ghost competitive, but I hate Ghost.
I played Ghost 15 times over with the bomb issues that before I played World War II, where the fuck that ship's called. That game was trash. And Vanguard looks like that game, but runs like Modern Warfare. So it's like you mix one that was okay and then a terrible one. It's like, listen to your community. Give them what they want. We know what we want to buy. And this ain't it. I feel like they rushed this alpha out because a lot of pros were saying, I'm not signing a contract for next season until I see what the next COD look like. So they had no choice.
Makes sense.
Like I said, just make a game, call it Call of Duty. I don't care if within the game it got every single Call of Duty, but it needs to have like core games that actually I'll give them this. I even give them 2 games. You have one that is the Modern Warfare COD, the Infinity Ward COD. Then you have one that's the Treyarch COD, because they obviously have different like times to kill and time to kills and different things like that. I would play the Treyarch COD all day if I could say this is a new Black Ops 2. Like I could play Slums without having to play it in Black Ops 5 or whatever the fuck, Black Ops Cold War, whatever the fuck. Like I would play that. They need to do that and give us some type of shit and just say, here, you pay this. After this, you pay for expansions or you pay for something like that. Stop giving us new games. Because when you give us a new game, yeah, you might do something innovative that Titanfall already did. But, like, I'm done. Because this shit gonna piss me off. Because COD was doing so fucking good for at least 7-8 years. And then they said, oh, let's just fuck everybody because we suck. So... and we want money, so we're going to put out a new game that's trash and you can't plant the bomb. Then we're going to put out another new game where you fly around the fucking map like fucking crackhead. It's fucking trash. And you got fucking...
Disclaimer, I played the fuck out of Advanced Warfare because it was so different. And that's when they introduced like the different variants of the weapons. So, man, you get you a speakeasy. That shit was fun.
But imagine that, right? Imagine if COD went even free to play. So now you get packs. Because then that's when the packs will make sense, right? It
Yeah.
don't make sense when you pay $60 for a fucking game. It makes sense when it's free. So imagine I go into a pack and now I got the speakeasy, and I'm like, oh shit. Like I'll be happy as hell. Like this shit would be dope.
I
But like they're
mean,
not giving us nothing.
that's kind of
It's that
what
bullshit.
all like Apex does great. It's like, yeah, it's a free game, but if you buy packs, you got better chances of getting this limited time gear that you'll be the only one with this skin. Or if you want an heirloom, you got to spend a little money, but guess what? You got the heirloom you want. But it's a free game, so you can't complain because you don't have to buy this. It doesn't make your character better. It just gives you something that you really want. I still want a free one though, because I'm like level 900 and something. So like a crowd one. But whatever. What was your question?
Oh, my question is, with all of these older COD players on the way out, just going to be content creators and whatever they, plan on doing, which they should have did a long time when Big Timer did it and showed them the way, and they still didn't do it because they stupid as fuck. And then Nadeshot did it and he taught them the way as well, and they still didn't do it. Now Scump is 47 years old when he was like 17 when he first started, and now it just look fucking dumb because now this freckle faced motherfucker is on the screen getting mad that they lost when he could be making millions of dollars just streaming on Twitch all day and just putting his feet up and drinking a fucking wine cooler or some shit. So, anyways.
Anyway.
So, my question was, with all of these older players leaving, how does that, like, is that something that you're anticipating? Are you anticipating this new, like, it's almost like a new class of COD players? Like, yeah, they've been around, but now it's like, okay, it's our time to take over. It's kind of like when LeBron came in and Jordan was going on the way out, and Iris, like you starting to see that evolution, kind of like what we were talking about with J. Cole earlier. With him, I'm not going to say he on the way out, but he's not at the beginning of his career by any means. So with him kind of slowing down a little bit and stuff like that, obviously Kendrick is still up there. Drake and Kanye, Jay-Z, he's always going to be up there, even though he ain't releasing it. But Tyler coming up now as a mega artist. Like, Tyler is eventually going to be a mega artist. What else can we say? Like, Jid has the opportunity to be, I think more so than Earth Gang, as much as I hate to say that, because I like Earth Gang more. But, like, now that you're seeing, like we were saying with Doja Cat, like, we always had that Beyonce era. You know what I mean? We always had the Rihanna era. She ain't releasing shit. Now look at Doja Cat. She on a motherfucking run right now. Yeah. Lil Baby. So is it like, how do y'all feel with this new group? Because like now what we knew back in 2013 when I knew every single thing about rap and you couldn't tell me shit about J. Cole, Kendrick, Mac Miller, like anybody, Tyler, whatever. Like I knew everything. Now it's getting to that point to where it's kind of like the shit we really, really, really love is kind of going back a little bit. Like it's kind of getting outshined a little bit. Minus Tyler. Like this motherfucker is blowing the fuck up. But like, how do y'all feel about that? Do you think it's like it's about time? Does it like hurt? How does it feel for you that these artists and people that you love, especially KillJoy with COD, because like I skunk to leave. The only thing I think is different with COD is that they're gonna end up streaming and you still have that access to them. But like, how do y'all feel with that? Like I said, just do y'all feel like it's about time, or you like seeing the new faces, or what?
Team, it's about time. Like with music, there's always gonna be the young and up and coming. And like I'm not always hip to the new. Like I just got hip to Lil Baby within like the last year and realized, okay, this dude actually is nice. But like even when it comes to COD players, it was time for the COD pros that we grew up loving to retire 2 years ago. I feel like even with that in music, that's all they know how to do in life. So sometimes it's hard to let go because without music, they got nothing. Without COD, they got nothing. But that's why I felt like Scump should have retired at the peak of Fortnite and went content creation. And he could very well own his own team and be a millionaire like Nadeshot if he would have just retired and went to content creation. And like with rappers, I think the young generation is smart about it in the sense of they get their money, they're investing in businesses and stuff like that. So they have backup plans. That way, if rap ever fall off, I'm still good. But I think the time is now for a new generation because they can only give us so much. And we see with J. Cole, we expect too much out of them, and when they don't give it, who's to say that album he gave us wasn't all he had in him? Then maybe what you got left, and if that's the case, then we don't need that shit. It's next.
You did to yourself, King.
So I think it's about time, and I'm interested to see how this is gonna work in both like COD and music, because like I said, I think Lil Baby, if he can keep this up, he is Wayne of this generation.
See that?
Well,
Keep that fire going.
I think it's like not that our era is dying, but our era is becoming the when you go to a concert, like your parents go to a Franklin Beverly and Mays concert, and it's like they're just they're going to just listen, have a good time. That's where we're at. We're not going to necessarily like we're going to this Tyler one, but I ain't gonna hold you. This might be the last little new up and coming generation when I go to. Nigga, I'm old. I mean,
well, that's the thing though. At least with Tyler, I think just his career is unique because he's our age. He's a year younger than me. So,
but what I'm saying is like, me and my homie like 2-3 years ago went to see TDE when they did Champions Tour and went to Detroit. I think we sat there we was clowning about it like we the oldest ones in the building. Cause that's where our generation is. It's not that we're getting pushed out, but it's just like our parents. It's not the mainstream anymore. What we listening to isn't mainstream. And with the advent of streaming even for games, nobody wants to see an old man playing. People want to see. That's why Timmy's this new generation of streamers. Like, nigga was up 50 something hours doing solo. Nigga, different. Who you staying up 50 something hours? Different. But I'm saying you'll see more kids in that age group be like, well, if he did it, fuck it, let me try it. Nigga, ain't nobody in our age group finna be up for no 50-something plus hours playing a video game. Yes, we love video games. Yes, we helped start this whole thing of streaming. Yes, we helped start content creation. But these kids are taking it and taking off.
And that's
what you wanted to do. Yeah, you wanted to grow. Is it gonna grow necessarily how we want to see it grow? Maybe not. Because we're like our parents. It's like, nigga, why are we listening to mumble rap niggas? But you go to their little shows and you go to their streaming, they putting up numbers. Now there's some that's gonna cross over, just like Jordan. Jordan crossed over from that Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, or Larry Bird, Magic Johnson era into the newest era. That's kind of like Lil Baby. Lil Baby has the
LeBron.
LeBron. I mean, even when he retires.
In 15
that
years.
nigga's literally me and that nigga are literally the same age. And then you right, KillJoy, probably will be 15 years. But still, when that nigga retires, but we know, like, as much as we want to keep seeing him be great, like the saying goes, man, Father Time, you ain't escaping that.
I think they put out the chances to like be MVP or like the best player in the league, and Bron got no votes. And like he's like, oh, just motivation, like Bron. You 36, my nigga. Like
you can't be upset that nobody.
You can't be mad that a 24-year-old player is better than you.
And that's, I think, the other part of this generation is that you don't see anybody scared. None of these niggas coming in the leagues. None of these niggas coming out to play video games. Nobody, like, yes, they respect you, but nigga, they're not gonna come and be like, oh my god, they like, give me the ball, nigga. Give me the mic, nigga. Get out my way. Give me the mic. Or give me the controller, nigga. Okay.
I think that's why
I know you had great plays, old man, but
I had
my turn.
Respect for Nick Young when he played with Kobe, because although Nick Young wasn't the greatest NBA player, he played like he was one of the best. So like he was gonna take that shot. He was gonna be cocky with it. Was he a great player? No. But you couldn't tell him that.
Right.
And like that confidence.
At least this new generation, they come in with confidence and they can back it up. You
Yeah.
see the Ja Morant,
Okay.
you see the Zion Wood, and Zion don't even really talk. He let his game do and talk. But you see LaMelo. I mean,
I mean,
He
as
LaMelo.
much
bro.
as
I will
much
say LaMelo shocked the fuck out of.
as people
Yeah.
want to maybe hate on the dad for being crazy and talking shit, his kids are good. They can
Yeah.
play ball. Oldest
One of
son,
them is, yeah.
the oldest son just got a nice little contract with Chicago.
I'll say
He got
one just
paid.
gotta. I'll say
I'm
one
just
just gotta.
saying, like, if we talking tiers, like he there and then the other
Okay,
two
yeah, there's
somewhere
tiers, but
in the
their
mix.
tiers are good enough to. He said they're all going to be in
Oh,
the league.
they there, yeah.
LeAngelo, he balled out in that little summer league showcase. He gonna get a shot, a legit shot. Not
Oh.
because his brothers are in the league. Like, no, he's good enough to come off of somebody's bench. And
Okay.
you never know.
Which
I
is-
mean, the shot. You got to give the kids the chance. And I think that's what, because like you said, with the COD off season, they're letting a lot of the older guys go. Older guys are retiring. I think it's that turnover where it's like, yeah, we love you, we love what you've done for the game, but it's time for these young bucks to get their shot. And,
I mean,
we can't keep holding a spot for you, and you're not producing like we need you to produce.
Formal.
That's one thing. One thing I was so I think it's a little different, and I only say this for COD just because COD is a brand new thing, you know, relatively compared to like the NBA, you know.
Yeah.
But like obviously the NBA has eras. Like right now we in the 3-point era, like everybody shoot threes and shit, you know. But like COD just started in 2007. Then when did the league start? 2006 or some shit? Like when COD blew up.
Oh, God
You
blew
know?
up with Go. So
No. Like just like the game in general. So like when
Oh.
COD 4 came out,
COD
like,
4,
it's
yeah.
05, right?
05,
So
06.
yeah, so that's what 15 years ago, 16 years ago. Like that's not that long. So for them to still be there, it's almost like we want to keep these people who've been these ambassadors who was here since day one.
It's
You
not
type shit.
I think it sucks because yes, COD has been around that long and they've been playing, but COD League is only on its third season coming up.
Well, I just meant competitive COD. 'Cause, you know, we had MLG
Yeah,
back in the day.
I think it's just it sucks for them because I think if we were still in the MLG era, I feel like Scott maybe would have retired at the peak of Fortnite, but they were introducing something new, and it was like, oh man, we got teams who are the face of the city, so we got Chicago this, Atlanta that. These OG players, I feel like I earned this spot on the team. I've been around, but it's like, yeah, you earned it, but you're not the best.
Well, and that's why I said what I said, because it's like they the face of that team. Like when you had Clayster in Dallas with Krim and shit, like they're the face. They've
But I
been
think-
there. You know what I mean? Like
I think the other thing is we have to realize in this generation, everything moves a lot faster. So that means even your windows of being quote unquote the great isn't going to be as extensive as it once was. It's just not. We see how fast the turnover for just Apex and stuff like that is. Even with the NBA, the 2K leagues, some of them guys don't get to keep playing year in, year out. There's people constantly trying to take their spot. So I think
You can look at rap too.
yeah,
One hit wonders.
there's a lot more one hit wonders than there are sustained acts that we used to see in our generation.
Eddie Wap ran the world in 2015.
And not
16.
like just small and Fetty Wap was the
Everywhere.
face
He was everywhere.
of
Everywhere.
of everything.
I see what you mean. Yes, he was everywhere. Absolutely. So, but again, it's that in this general, because everything is at our fingertips. Literally everything is at our fingertips. So I don't think, like, if you can sustain a run, greatness, you're definitely considered a GOAT of that time. But how long is runs gonna really be now? Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
You said the joke.
Oh, let me write that down.
I was going to ask a question. My question is, fuck. That was funny. All right, my question. I hate you. Who do you who do you want to say bye to? Like, this could be anything. It could be music, sports, or COD or whatever. Like, who are you like?
Tom Brady.
That Nick, let me finish. Who is on the way out and you just like bye? Good
Nas.
riddance. Like, we don't need you anymore.
Nas.
Like, then also, who is your favorite of the up and comers that you are like, okay, it could be anything. So I'll share my up and coming person, like Corday, because Corday is doing his shit the way he wants to do it. Like, he's selling fire merch. Like, he got good songs. He ain't really missed in a long time, and he don't necessarily like, because I won't say like rap is never just gonna be like irrelevant. You know what I mean? Like the normal form of rap. Oh shit! I think y'all froze.
No, we're still here.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Oh shit.
Nah, hey, yeah, you froze.
Anyways, I'm gonna just keep talking and just try to talk to
keep
it.
going.
So I don't think rap is going to ever be like just like the rap. No mumble rap, no like subgenre of rap. I always think that yeah, this shit froze.
No, keep going.
Keep going.
No. Well, to answer his question, if we're talking rappers,
I'm back.
would say Jay-Z and Nas, but Jay don't really put out music like that. But Nas just dropped the album and like
Everybody said it was good though.
I get it. It's not bad. I've listened, but I don't want to see new music from you.
Fair enough. I give you that. I understand.
And that's kind of like me with Wayne. I feel like Wayne shouldn't put out more music.
You know he's putting out. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't need that.
I
don't think he needs to put out his own, because when he get on Tyler shit, he snaps. When he get on other people's shit, he snaps. But like, then he put his own shit out.
Album from him, I'm good on it. I agree.
I think so. Nas would be the one I want to see. The kind of young generation. He ain't focused on rap right now, but I still fucks with him. I want this Lil Dicky album. I don't care what nobody say. That nigga be spitting. Well, can't even call him nigga. That white boy be spitting. Like, I still listen to his was it Sway freestyle?
In the morning freestyle.
Yeah. I still listen to that. Like, I know all the words to that freestyle. Because he just kept
I remember you and a certain person that you hate vibed over that song, and I said, if this song is so good that this motherfucker and Yuri are actually talking and getting along, it's gotta be good.
That was the weirdest conversation I think I've ever had, because me and her don't get along for shit, but we vibed on Lil Dicky, and I'm like, all right, I can respect you. I still don't like you, but I can respect you. And there's nothing against you. You know, you don't like me, I don't like you. It's a given. It is what it is. I wish you the best in life because you're alive. So I'm winning.
All right. I appreciate everybody tuning in. It was another great podcast. We appreciate y'all for being here.
Walk, who's yours, man? Who's yours, man?
I'm done. I don't have anything else to say. I'm closing up shop. This is done.
All right, so no,
I'm
not
not
done.
I'm kidding. Okay, you said sports or music. Sports, I'd really love to see Tom Brady go away because I'm tired of people giving him the praise like he is falling into, and I know people are gonna probably hate on it, but I'm not a huge Michael Jordan fan, but he's falling into Michael Jordan areas for me where I'm just like, bro, I don't care. I know you win. I know you won. I know you win. It's not just you though. You're good, but nigga, let's look at the teams you had too.
Because this Tampa Bay team, people
that
are
defense
like,
is what won them the game.
Bro, that defense literally won you the championship. Take that defense away, they don't make the playoffs.
No,
they maybe win 5 games.
Very much so. So I'm just tired. And then like the fact people are like, oh, he's the greatest athlete of all time. Y'all know who Serena Williams is?
And I will fist fight you till death, to prove a point that Serena Williams is the greatest athlete ever to walk.
Not man, athlete
to ever walk the face of Earth.
Facts.
Ever.
Facts. But that's a conversation y'all don't want to have because you don't want to respect black women, and so it's fuck you. But so Tom Brady can go. Music wise, I don't know, man. I don't really have a hate for anybody. If I don't like it, I just don't listen to him. Like, I've never been a Nas fan, so ask me how many Nas albums I've listened to.
You can go home, bro. Go sit down. Go make up with Khalees. Do something. But
She
don't
ain't
be
taking
here.
it back. She
Nah,
make up
not
with
at
me though. But up and coming, I like Lil Baby, but I'm not
I'll
gonna
bring
say I
a
listen
milkshake.
to.
I'm in the yard.
She can be my boss. But up and coming,
I got a
I would have
Khalees
to
look
say-
alike that I'm trying to get.
Can I finish?
Nah, man. So
Is
this
you
girl, let
finished
me
or
tell
are
you about her.
done? I hate you so. Oh, April. What is it? April 2nd? April 9th? What day is it?
April 8th.
April 8th. That was close. April 8th. April 8th.
All right, come on. Let's get through this question. We at 2:05. This is a lot for me to edit.
This
Oh,
nerd's
my
fault.
bad.
I got a question. I got another question for you guys.
He didn't have a question, Tom Labor.
But we was good at an hour and a half. But anyway, up and coming Jid. Obviously, I'm waiting on his actual album to drop. Yes, he's dropped other stuff, but I'm ready to see what he does with a studio length full album. Smino, love that dude. That dude is dope to me. Corey's a good one. That's a good one, nerd. That's a good one. And then Earth Gang, ready to hear what Ghetto Gods is because Maryland was great. And I really wish they would just hurry up and drop Ghetto Gods. So that's who I'm looking for up and coming. But again, I feel like those are like more crossover for our era. You know what I mean? I feel like people our age really fuck with those guys. And then people that are younger are like, where's the TikTok rapper? So I can do a dance. And then do all this.
I mean, TikTok just got their hands on old Soulja Boy songs and they're making new dances. You're like, well, you can't do that. There's a dance for that already.
True. But
So, oh, go ahead.
no, that's it. I said my piece. Oh, up and coming sports though, John Morant. I want to see him. I'd love to see him get a ring probably within the next 3 or 4 years. I'd love to see that dude do it.
You made me forget what I was gonna say.
Good.
Oh no, I remember.
Wrap it up.
Fuck you. All right, so my other up and comer, I can't really think of somebody I'm happy on be on the way out other than Krim. Fuck that nigga.
Oh,
I
don't
like
think he's
Skunk
on the
though.
way out, but
I like Skunk though. I don't like Krim Six. Like he looked like Sid from Toy Story. Like he pissed me off.
he act like him too.
So like my other one for like an up and coming is Jack Harlow. Like that like literally what's popping made him from like kind of like I hate to say it, but like a kind of Smino range where you known but you're not well known.
Yeah.
And now he's a megastar making fucking music with Lil Nas X, who also went overnight, you know?
But he's also doing
So that
that
song
thing
is
where
hard as
he's
fuck.
like, let me find another lane that isn't just music because he does that shit with Drewski. He's got a lot of videos that
He
he's
do.
doing with Drewski. So he's like, let me also not just be pigeonholed into the white guy that can rap. Here's some other stuff I do, which is smart. He's
And-
taking a smart lane with it. So
Disclaimer. People gonna hate me if I say it. Lil Nas X make good music.
oh yeah,
No,
yes.
no, I was just about
He
to say
makes
that.
really good music.
I'm not gonna lie. I blocked him on Twitter because I don't like seeing his posts. Like them shits pop up and I'm like I be seeing like I'm not even gonna talk about it, but like I just don't be wanting to see it. So I blocked him and like I just didn't hear from him in so long. And then when he dropped the song, I'm like, oh, that's the Jack Harlow, but it's Lil Nas X, so I don't really want to listen. And it came on my Spotify and I was like, this song is hard.
Yeah.
That the new one with Jack Harlow, I was like,
Industry.
they was in the shower on the fucking video naked, like to this
Bro.
song.
Wait, I think
To
the
this?
funniest part is Jack Harlow came on Twitter and said if Lil Nas X had asked him to come in a scene, I didn't watch the video, but I guess they had a scene where dudes was naked in the shower.
Yeah. Something
Jack
like
Harlow said he would have came in the shower with him if he would have asked. And I'm like,
But that's that.
Whoa.
But he doesn't. But that's the thing, though. That Jack Harlow has some questionable, not questionable. He just got some weird interviews anyway. Because he was they.
No,
you ever
no,
see the one
no.
where
He
they
got
asked him-
questionable shit.
You see the one where they asked him if you were a girl, what would you do? And he said he would fuck his bros.
Fuck all his homies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like he
That's
be
just-
saying
What?
some wild shit, bro.
yeah. But again,
All right.
but again, I think that goes to that this generation of these, like we say, up and coming. They're not just rappers. They're not just music artists. They're content creators. that happen to do music.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah, I
think about
think-
all the big people that you just named, Lil Nas, Jack Hart. They're all there. You can give them. There's a whole nother lane that they're traveling in, and you're like, they're just as big over here as they are with their music they're putting out.
I
And before,
will
we
say
just
I've
used to
never
see
seen
this
an
rappers.
artist do like Lil Nas X is doing. The way he uses social media
Oh, he's.
is he could teach a master class on that shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, and that's why
He's-
I think
he
he will
troll-
always pop.
To be able to troll the trolls and do it to where people are on your side,
Bruh,
yet still
he
come off as supreme troll leader.
he worked the system to becoming the number one song on the radio for a record amount of weeks.
And gave us one of the greatest remixes ever.
And get bruh,
Country song.
if you ain't got no giddy up, then giddy out his way.
Come on.
Sir.
And with that said, we are going to end this podcast. Don't get the fuck out of y'all way. I appreciate y'all coming through. Pray for everybody, bro. Real talk. Like, pray for us. Like, we all go with this shit. Like,
Yes.
you know, we keep that shit held up. But, like, pray for real talk. Pray for all the Afghanis going through this shit, bro. I've heard some stuff and, like, it's
It's not good.
taxing.
I've
Like,
seen
it's-
some videos and it's like making me sit down and think like I cry about the little stuff in my life I'm going through. And maybe I should just shut the fuck up because there's people out there going through it.
And I get that, right? But one thing I've recently known to that one thing that I recently taught myself is that people have different lives for a reason. These people, they are definitely 1,000 times stronger than me. Not saying they deserve to go through it, and I'm not saying that anything brought upon them during this whatever is going on right now like should happen, but it's something that if I was in there, granted, I probably would make it through because I'm trying to save my own fucking life. Like, I'm just trying to live. But at the same time, I don't think I could do that. Honestly, I don't think anybody I know could go through that and come out and just be fine and going to another place and not knowing where I'm going to live. Just getting on a plane and going because my country is fucked. So, like, I had to teach myself that because it's reasons we are here. It's reasons. Because for some people, they're going to get back to the States and they're going to make better workers than millions of people that are already in the States. So they going to make better citizens than probably half these motherfuckers too. So yeah, like I said, just pray for everybody, bro. I've seen it and it's like just seeing the cutest fucking little kids. I didn't even know Afghani kids had like light skin and blonde hair. But I've seen so many of them come through, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's kind of like when you hear about the, what's the tribe that was in Australia? Where the black people with the blonde hair?
Aboriginal.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. And I'm like, whoa, like this is something new. But it's just like, that's how many people are coming through that you just don't see what you feel like is a normal Afghani that you would see. Like, you starting to see everybody. So pray for that shit. I mean, hey, we good out here. Like, I know I say I don't know if I could keep doing this shit, but I'm gonna keep doing this for as long as I need to, and I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. No, not that part. I mean, just this situation right now. Like, because I'm tired, but we can do it. So yeah, like I said, just hit me up on facts. So yeah, hit me up on Twitter. RVNGOFTHENERD. Shout out to NERD also because I got my motherfucking shoes at the crib. So when I get home, I'll have my In Search Of for reals on. This shit gonna be looking nice.
Who picked those up for you? Which one?
I did.
Which one of your teammates? Or which
You doing
squad
your
members,
teammates. So somebody decided to be funny and say, "Look what I got you," as if I didn't have on my Cash App however much money came out for the shoes. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. So yeah, I had them shoes waiting for me. But yeah, hit me up on social media. I already told you, RVNGOFTHENERD on everything. KillJoy.
I am on social media at Dr. KillJoy XD, DrKillJoy XD. That is on everything. When I blow up, I'm gonna get the name KillJoy, just KillJoy. Y'all just give me a minute. I gotta blow up first. But I'll be out here in these Twitter streets sometimes. I will take a break from things because I am in the process of moving, and the last thing I have to pack up is what I'm on now. and it's gonna be a sad day packing my PC and my monitors up. But it's for better.
Yes, sir.
We move into a better spot,
Yes, sir.
and your boy finna have FiOS, so
Woo.
fuck you, Spectrum. Eat a dick.
Can you send some of your internet my way? Because what the fuck is this?
He said that. He said that. I enjoy my Spectrum here in the state I'm in. So shout out to y'all. Keep mine going. I appreciate it. But yeah. I'm ASky Walker on some stuff. You can find me on SoundCloud. Yes, I'm a SoundCloud rapper. Get used to it. And then
Also, quick cut off. Your songs was fire. Shout out to you.
appreciate it.
Good shit.
Appreciate it. AYESKY 84 on Twitch because people don't understand the difference between ASky and ASky. ASky on Twitter, ASKY 84 on Twitter. Probably going to have to change that too so people won't be like, oh, is this ASky? No, it's ASky. Stupid. But like Nerd said, man, just send positive vibes over there. Send, prayers. If there's something you can do that can help, if you can help, do what you can. I mean, send a little prayer up to whoever or whomever you believe in is always helpful. So definitely sending positive vibes over to KillJoy as get ready to move. And her frozen in these damn positions and these pictures are so fucking funny.
Bro, it's perfect. It's like he's posing for a picture.
Facts. But shout out to KillJoy and his family as they get ready to transition. Send positive vibes that moving goes as smooth as it can because they are moving with a small little one that is a lot anyway. But
y'all saw him earlier.
Facts. And for the people on the coast down south with with the hurricane coming, man, it's supposed to be a doozy. It's supposed to be
safe out there.
155 miles an hour wind. Katrina was 125, so that should let you know right there what that entails. Prayerfully, people got out, but I know some people can't afford to leave.
I know a couple of my friends who don't want to leave, and I'm gonna speak to you personally. Learn from the past. You went through Katrina. You made it through. Please don't test it again.
Right. Agreed.
Get out. There will be a chance to come back and might have to rebuild, but get out. Get safe.
Yeah.
Because that shit is not fun.
Definitely sending, positive vibes, prayers up down there that minimal damage will happen because, it's Mother Nature. We know things are going to happen, but minimal loss of life, minimal damage, especially with you motherfuckers thinking this shit is over. It's not. We're still in a motherfucking demic. Yes, these kids are getting sick because people want to play politics with people's lives. Please, for the love of God, if you're not going to get the vaccine, whatever. I don't have any empathy or sympathy for you, but please limit your interactions with people. Because you're the reason why, people, there's vaccinated people in the hospital. Well, guess what, dummy? They get to leave the hospital. That's the difference. Wear your mask.
Mask the fuck up.
Please. Please. Trust me. I'm in a white of white states. People don't want to wear masks. I don't trust none of these people. I still wear my mask everywhere I go. I don't trust none of them. Because they'll sit there and lie to your face and tell you they vaccinated and doing good and well they not. And then 2 days later, they're in the hospital dying. And now you're putting the stress on our healthcare workers. Shout out to KillJoy's wife being a healthcare worker. And I know she probably done seen stuff. And it's like, nobody needs to see that when there's preventable measures that can be taken. That's my little rant. Me and my mom talked about it. She was like, you can't be mad at people. And I'm like, you're right, Mom, but why people gotta be so stupid?
Them niggas.
That part. So
I said what I said.
So again, just be as safe as you can be. Obviously, I'm all vax gang. When I can get my booster shot, give me 7 of them. I'll boost up. Let's get it.
Turning into Mario in this bitch.
Boost me. Give me the gamma edition.
Give me a mushroom. Give me a mushroom. I can grow booster mushroom.
I don't know, because mushroom, you can just kind of relax and not think about it, and you just be in your own little world. So
y'all have a blessed week.
I'm with that.
Or a blessed 2 weeks, however long it is till you see us again.
Yes. But as you see, even if we miss a week, we be right back on it. And when we get to a chance to do it, these shit's gonna be long. We sitting at 2+ for you.
I'm sorry.
Y'all love us though, so it don't matter.
That part.
I missed y'all, man. Missed y'all.
Holler at us in the comments as always. We're on YouTube. Shout out again to KillJoy for all the dope edits. y'all hit him up. I mean, he's on. I'm sure he's looking for work. If y'all want to hit him up, plus he's the plug for the AirPods. Shout out to the AirPod plug.
No. Nah. That part. Now, if you looking for AirPods, hit him up. That part. Ease off on the editing, but he can take a real quick trip to the post office real quick, send you some AirPods. Just put
Right
your
around
order.
the corner, bro. You want a
You know.
UPS, USPS, FedEx? They all right there. Let me know.
There you go. So again, we appreciate y'all. Y'all stay up, stay blessed, stay healthy, and we'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
Facts and vax, peace, bitch.